And we're back in D&D, not really, well, technically in Theros, in a subset of Theros. We're in the Muscles and Monsters, with Scuds running the Marble Domain. It's all exciting.
Ooh.
Does anyone remember what happened last week? Best thing to do while you're waking up. Good answer.
Last week, we...
I'm just hoping Scots remembers.
So we found ourselves, some of us trapped in stone, but all of us sort of newcomers to this sort of strange domain made almost entirely out of marble and pieces of artwork. We grouped together, had some friendships made and disagreements in turn. We found a big broken hand, some cool jacks, and some iron boots of super speed, and occasionally kicking people in the shins. We carried on, found those potions that were definitely not a puzzle, and definitely there for us to drink immediately. They definitely weren't poisoned in any way, shape, or form.
Yep, you definitely did.
From there, we found a partially put together chimera of some stone chimera that was missing its tail and I believe a wing. So we found the tail after exploring a room and getting the shit kicked out of us by us. Sorry, one of us got the shit kicked out of them for taking on the scorpion. The hero of the hour, took all the brunt of that while you all just ran away. But I won't name any names. We got the scorpion tail, attached it, and then went searching for the wing. Found a couple empty rooms, a glorious golden door that now has some good old markings of passers-by, some new art pieces added to the collection, such as my face and Zook's boots. And then continued to where we are now, where we met the kobold whose name escapes me, who wanted us to play throwing daggers and gave me a bag of infinite snacks, which I appreciate. I think that was everything, unless I missed anything.
No, I believe that's it. So, yeah, we will enter back in with at the end of your game there with Oasha.
Oasha, that was it.
Who won their own game.
Rigged.
Totally rigged.
Definitely rigged.
So,
What? Oasha never cheats.
So Oasha sent us off, or wanted to send us off to look for any magic item, or was it a specific something he was looking for?
Anything. He basically is a merchant, but he operates in barter.
He operates in knife throwing games. Okay,
I pull out the bowl scoop game. I just realised I got the jack of all trades current. No, wait, sorry. I reached for my pocket and realised actually that Tech won the last time, I believe.
Did I?
I think so. Tech has the ball scoop game.
Didn't Merrick win it? Immediately
Someone
after?
won it. Have we been robbed?
I swear someone won it straight after Tech had it.
Sure,
Tech
Merrick has it.
licked the kobold.
Yes, he did.
That counts as bowl scoop. I mean, as a party, we could offer the bowl scoop and see if that would please Oasha.
I don't know. That ball scoop's pretty fun.
Maybe we want to keep that to ourselves.
You can play us for it.
Ooh, he did like gambling. So,
I do believe Tech is the one who had it last.
all right, Tech.
I'll let you decide. Are you gonna keep it to yourself, or are you gonna try to gamble with the lizard?
D6 for it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Ooh, what's this?
Starting as you mean to go on.
As he scoops up the ball and he bounces it.
Tech, why do we keep you around?
I mean, I did say we, not just me. Rest of the party can roll.
We all think that it's Evelyn who's going to stab us in the back, but I'm starting to think that Tech awfully suspicious here.
Oh, so
Oh,
much
there
that'll
it
be
is.
Oh.
Big flex.
Oh, I
Area.
thought I was gonna win this time.
Sweeping up all of those sweet jacks. The master of ball scoop, thank you very much.
I'll give a deep bow to that, as I've never seen such graceful, majestic ball scooping.
All hail the ball scooper.
Majestic ball scooper. Thank you very much. No sweat on this, Satyr. Majestic ball scooping.
Alright, so now we know who's best at funneling. Shall we move on?
We need to know what Washer bet on that. You started playing before declaring why he was gambling on it.
Alright.
Yeah, if Awasha did not win, Awasha did not win. I like your game, though. It's got style, a very scoopy style.
No doubt, no doubt.
As he looks at Atlas, the master of scooping.
Master of scooping balls. Thank you very much.
Well, Awasha checks his watch and
Look at the time. I've got to go.
checks
My
a little
people leave
sundial.
me.
Yeah, there's more gold to find. If you need anything, you know Awasha. You call.
So just shout into the void, "Hey, Awasha, we've got gold for you," and you'll just show up.
He just says, Awasha does not want gold, as he disappears into a mist.
Okay, good answer. Good talk.
Such a wandering over. Oh, okay.
Or if you immediately found shiny
Zook.
Zook.
Zook just wanders off, a little tink with his little booties. I'm just going to peer into this room, and I seem to see a chest that's glowing. Am I seeing that, or are my eyes hazy?
No,
fine.
as you come around the corner, you see
Let's have a look.
a table with some scrolls and books scattered about, and a slightly iridescent chest.
Do we have any nerds in the party that can look after the books?
I immediately run over to the chest. I want to boot the lock. I would like to kick the lock, please.
Hey, you know what happened last time? A red cap kicked
alright.
a magical-looking chest.
I can't help it.
Make an attack roll.
I will do my move speed, my booties of the bee.
Oh. Well, you kicked them fairly gently, surprisingly enough.
But
Don't wanna break it.
accurately. You aimed right
yeah.
for the lock.
Yeah, you just the tip of the bee boots went right into the lock and it springs open. And inside there's a small looking compass.
I shocked myself that worked, I'll be honest.
Well, Zook, you are now the master of the compass. You've earned this.
You have found a compass. Ba-da-ba-ba.
I will pick up the definitely cursed item. I will pick up the compass.
Was there anything on the chest that, like, is there any writing or anything like that on there?
Oh yeah.
It's very opalescent. It looks like a very ornate chest.
Ooh.
No writing on it though.
Is it glowing? Does it seem like magical in some sense?
It looks as if it's glowing, but like
Naturally
as
glowing.
if it's the source of the glow. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not
so
really
look at
sure
me,
if it's magical or if it's just that fucking gorgeous.
It's pretty
It might
fucking
be
gorgeous.
misty in here. As I pick up the compass, does anything bad happen? I sort of pick it up with my eyes closed.
Pull your hat down.
Looking at the compass, I'll sort of give one full spin of Zook, quite slowly, attentive looking at the needle of the compass. Does the needle continue to point in one direction? Or does it... How does it move?
It points at Atlas as you rotate in a circle.
It shows the
Curious.
object to your desires, and it completely understands it.
I wonder.
It's a best friend
It's
compass.
definitely not the ball scoop in your pocket.
Ah, I will then also. I will put it near my boots of the bee. Does it start to point towards them?
Yes.
Oh, Zook will be too happy to try and hide this from the party. I'll just shout out that I think I found a compass that points at magical items. We're rich.
That's pretty cool. Although, not really, because we'd need to have a lot of distance away from you, including your own boots, for it to work.
I'm very short as well. Is anyone not magical?
It needs to be further away from any nearby magic item to point to something
If
we
we
don't
have
already
good
have.
No. Here's the idea, right? We go into a room, we put it in the center, we all walk away from it, and we just stare at it with our vision and just try and
but-
see where it's pointing.
How big's the compass and how good's your eyesight?
I've got pretty good eyes. I guess sort of wandering over then to this table, this majestic table. Can I actually see the top of it? How tall is this table? I feel like it looks imposing.
How tall are you?
I think I'm 2.5 feet.
Oh yeah, it's like it's a good bit taller than you.
I ignore the table.
Do you need a boost? Do you want me to pick you up?
I'm so tempted to waste another spell slot. I can't help myself. I cast jump on myself,
What a way.
and I vertical leap onto the table.
All right.
I just sort of wander around if anyone else wants to have a look at the table. I just wanted to prove this table wasn't going to best me.
I'm not a nerd. I'll leave it to someone that can actually think.
I said I don't think I can actually read.
Same.
Evelyn, SD. I
Right,
assume
hear
Mary
the
can't
shouting?
read.
Yeah, I've got a brain.
I definitely shout this out
That
quite
makes for one of
loud.
us.
Yeah.
I'd hope Evelyn has a brain as well.
See Evelyn walk in as if on cue. What on earth are you doing?
Evelyn, sort of slightly tentative actually. I felt like I would feel a big bravado, but as soon as Evelyn enters, Zook knows to behave. I just I'll sheepishly point towards the scrolls and just say, "There's some scrolls here, and my compass is pointing. I don't know if it's at the scrolls or at me. Do you want to read them?"
She'll take a quick look through the scrolls, being a learned creature that she is.
All right. You see some handwritten notes. You see a handmade journal and a few various books.
Evelyn immediately goes for the journal because she's a nosy bitch.
Okay. Are you going to read it?
Yeah.
All right.
Have a quick flick through.
You open it to a page and scrawled in a very neat-ish handwriting. It says, "Alas, nothing I create for the master is ever good enough," and the rest of it just seems to be going into like artistic self-doubt further down the page.
I should have tossed it over her shoulder and just tucked. Weak-minded fool, and then just keeps going through the rest of the table.
You'll find a few like they look like blueprints or schematics for.
She's very interested in those.
Oh, okay. One of them appears to be a very dainty and filigree set of metallic butterfly wings that appear to go on a boot. There's some notes scrawled around the sides. but the notes are scrawled very messily, and this handwriting is hard to read.
Okay. Is there enough information on the blueprints for her to determine their use? Bearing in mind that she is an artificer.
Yeah, you can gauge that like this is a concept or somebody's blueprints for something that they tried to build and enchant.
Would I have an idea of what its purpose is?
It looks like there is a boot that the wings are attached to, but it appears to be hovering above the ground. That's the only thing you can glean because the handwriting is just simply atrocious.
She'll roll it up and stuff it in her side pocket for experimentation later. Is there anything else on the table?
No, not too much. That was the main. Everything else is like crumpled up papers and empty journals that haven't been filled with misery and lament yet.
Okay, she'll take a look at Zook and just say, "Your compass," and she just holds her hand out.
I'll give the compass, actually. I will give the compass.
Okay, she'll wave it over the table and see if she can figure out exactly what it's pointing to, if anything.
It'll spin around a little bit and then kind of point to the pocket that you just put the scroll in.
Ooh.
Very interesting. Excellent. And she's going to pocket the compass and walk away.
Oh, he got robbed.
Zook's just styling his boots. He's already forgotten. No, I'll be a bit too scared of Evelyn to disagree.
You cast jump on yourself. Just run away. Just hide on the ceiling.
I just I'll attempt to do a sweet triple front flip off the table though. Yeah.
Acrobatics check, let's go.
Watch this jump. Oh dear.
It was beautiful. You're
Oh,
kind of
yes.
glad nobody saw.
I was so tempted to fuck with that, but I didn't need to.
There's no one saw. I just poke my head out and just shout. You guys didn't see it, but I did like 5 flips off the table. Pretty cool. My ankles really hurt though. How I won't be doing that again.
Almost like landing in metal boots is not the best thing to do.
Gonna walk straight in between Tech and SD and ignore them as she does so. Stride purposefully to the other side of the room because reasons. Anything interesting going on in here?
Is there anything interesting about this big glowy doorway?
Um,
Other than it's a big glowy doorway.
This is another
It's def-
golden wall.
it's a big glowy doorway.
Just a gentle reminder to our immortal GM that Evelyn has detect magic up at all times.
I guess it is magical.
I'll slow clap Evelyn as Evelyn mentions it's magical.
Is it an actual sort of
It's
like
spewing blue.
glowing door, like almost like a portal in front?
Yeah, it looks like very like blue water. The surface looks very smooth.
I'd like to run up and push Atlas if I could, please.
I was also about to turn around and grab Zook and throw him through.
Oh no.
So it depends on which one you want to happen first.
I'm just running
Oh,
at
what would
Atlas,
be
sort of arms outstretched. I feel like you definitely hear me coming as I've got gigantic metal boots on, but
Right.
very fast.
Atlas, make an athletics check. See if you can scoop him.
Sweet. No.
Oh,
Well, I get drop kicked in the back and I land in the portal.
Okay, you go straight up against it, and it feels like you just walked straight into a wall.
oh,
Ow.
I knew that would happen.
Evelyn reaches down to her right leg and pulls out this strange device, points it at
No.
Zook, and fires at him.
Oh no. Am I being pokeballed?
No, but you are being grappling hooked.
Aye!
So I can make a. You're within 20 feet of me. It automatically hits you, but it's an opposed either athletics or dexterity check.
I'm quite good at athletics, you know.
Athletics or acrobatics.
Wazam!
And I get to choose acrobatics. So yeah, you're pulled to me,
Whee!
and you are tied up and grappled in the rope.
So while that's happening, he said it was almost like water. Am I just sort of stood under a waterfall of magic blue goo?
No, like if when you went up against it, it was like a hard, cool surface.
Oh, so it's solid.
Yes.
I will give it a solid knock. And does it sound hollow?
Doesn't sound hollow, but it also doesn't quite sound like anything you've ever heard before. It's like you're knocking on water, which you can't do.
Well,
Drink it.
it worked. It worked well the first time. I'm a headbutt it.
Okay.
Evelyn
Yeah.
looks at him as he does that and just goes, "That's why he's so stupid."
I left my
Now I
face
understand.
imprint in the gold. I'm gonna leave my face imprint in the water.
This time you get a little spark of blue magic as you make contact with it, and you're
Ooh.
knocked back just a few feet.
All the hairs on my beard stand on end. Tingly. Does anything come loose after being headbutted? Anything that I can take away?
Nope, it's just a pristine blue wall. It's almost like a door that hasn't been opened.
Is there a door handle?
There is not.
Damn.
Well, in for a penny, in for a pound. Let's do it again. No, I get the feeling that this is either a dormant portal or it's
Yes.
a pull, not push door without a handle, so we need to push it from the other side.
Makes sense. Oh, there'll
But
be no
that's
treasure
more
here.
brainy, which technically I'm not an idiot, but I'm not smart. So
Got street smarts. You know how doors work.
like I said, if in doubt, headbutt it. It's the Satyr way.
I'm going to take a knee and talk to Zook while he's tied up in front of me.
I listen intently. I regret not taking Misty Step.
What you did to the thing over there, you've piqued my interest, little one. You're going to do me a favour soon. And it just unties you and lets you go.
I just nod sheepishly and sort of run away. I'm scared of the masked woman. She spooks me.
It's okay, Zook. We're besties, and
It's-
anything time we're together,
Zook,
we'll be fine.
Zook just has sort of, I don't know, Zook just looks back at Evelyn and you just sort of see her sort of almost like a minion to an evil overlord. You just, have I found?
Oh. We're all friends. We're all looking after each other. This is the true treasure of the mobile domain is the friendships we're making right now.
If you could see behind Evelyn's mask, you would see her rolling her eyes and just walking away in despair.
So she's so overwhelmed with emotion, she's having to walk away from us. I get it.
Oh,
I
she's
understand.
stupid, man.
Cackling in sadness. It's overwhelming. I think we should find some more goodies and
Yeah, let's
wander to the
continue
north.
on our way. There is a path we haven't explored yet.
I pull out a javelin and just throw it for Merrick. There you go, boy.
Is that the way we're going?
Yes.
I'm going the right way.
We see Merrick run like an idiot. Devin.
Oh,
Oh, hang on. Have I gone off the edge of the map or something?
All right. Yeah, I think that's the edge where we need to switch into the next
Mysterious
the
barrier.
next map.
That's a fog wall. Oh no.
Although for some reason, every time I try and pick up my token,
Traverse
it
the
moves the
mist.
map as well. So there we go.
Boss
I'm
fight
not
coming.
afraid. I will definitely step into the fog.
So a roll 20 tip, if that does lead to somewhere else in the domain, into a different map, just copy and just basically highlight all of us, copy and paste us onto the new map, and then move us that way.
Atlas, you speak as if you were a god. How do you know such things?
When you headbutt enough walls, you start to work out how to go through places.
What's behind that Pringles mask of yours? What secrets do you hide?
Fear the Pringle faceplate.
Maybe it's just that his head butted so many walls, his face is just flat and round.
I say,
Like
oh
Pringles.
yeah. Don't know if it actually is a mask yet.
There, we're right down at the bottom.
Ooh.
So, where do we find ourselves?
So as you begin walking down a marble corridor,
Almost like this place has a theme. Guy needs to
Yeah,
find
it's
new materials.
crazy.
Come on. He's an artist. Do better.
oh my god.
Do more, be better.
Here, let me see if I can just do this real quick. All right, so as you go down this hallway, you see some nooks to your left and your right with a stone statue in each. And it opens up into where you guys are standing now.
Oh, the stone statues are down there. Okay.
I was trying.
Run back to the statues we just sprinted past. Ooh. Are these statues marble, perhaps?
Make an insight check. No, they appear to be made of marble and veined gold, much like all the
Oh.
other gaudy crap in this place.
We don't have any more of that revival juju, do we anymore?
We've got something. This statue that I'm stood in front of, what do they look like?
The one you're standing in front of appears to be a young warrior, and across the way is a young maiden.
Both human?
Humanoid in appearance, so far as you
Humanoid,
can
but
tell.
you can't really tell much more detail.
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to see if I could find a shattered statue, but I'm just gonna bail. All right. So yes.
I'd like to touch the statue of the warrior. Does it feel like
Okay.
warm to the touch at all?
No, it definitely feels like marble.
Okay. Does anyone else want to do anything before I do something potentially stupid?
Is
I
there
will walk
anything-
away from you.
Is there anything pinging on my detect magic?
No. Not in this direction, not where you're at.
I just look at the idiot. So there's nothing here. Just one-
Oh, so close-minded. You need to look and find the beauty in friendship. As I put the amulet onto the statue, the amulet of Livingstone.
Ooh.
All right.
You see Evelyn do a face palm.
The
You are on
the
your own.
amulet will attune to this. You put it on the dude.
The dude, yeah.
All right. And you see a large lizard folk raise his head and look up at you.
How you going,
He
friends?
moves his mouth, but you can't really hear him say anything.
I'll sort of wave and see if he can actually understand what I'm saying.
It will wave back at you, mimicking your wave.
Are you able to speak, new friend? As I point to my mouth and try and do gesture sound.
His mouth starts moving rapidly at you as if he's trying to explain something, but no sound is coming out.
Hey, Tech, how are you with speaking, lizards, considering you are also one? Are you any good at lip reading when somebody doesn't have lips?
Somehow I have a feeling I won't understand anything it says.
That sounds like quitting talk to me.
With that attitude, I know.
I'll come and observe.
Oh, as with the power of friendship, we could do anything. Communicate over any boundary.
I just sort of look back to the rest of the party and go, we're going to kill Atlas, right? His friendship is...
I've already died once, don't worry about it. I'll kill myself soon enough.
I don't know if I'm endeared to Atlas or if his talk of friendship nauseates me.
Yeah, but it's a good nausea. It's friendship nausea.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. It makes my heart hurt with a warmth I've never felt before.
You hear a very gritty kind of rumble, and he spits up some dust as he clears his throat.
Ah,
Can you hear me now?
You had stones in your throat. You clearly have been stuck this way for a while, good friend. How are you feeling?
He opens his mouth and a spider just kind of crawls out and around.
You should eat that. It's good protein.
I have no idea how long I've been here. He looks around, grabbing his battle axe at his hip.
Do you know who this sweetheart is? As I'll point to the maiden on the opposite side. She seems to have been placed facing directly at each other, which seems specific.
This is where I've woken up, but this is not where I fell asleep.
That sounds about right. This place looks like a hall of statues, a collection of sorts.
The lizard folk kind of looks down at his hands, taking in the fact that he's currently made of marble.
Don't worry, it won't last forever.
Best of us.
Just trust us on this. So, what's your story, friend? What was the last thing you remember before you got here, before you fell asleep?
My name is Brack the Strong. He takes almost a heroic pose when he says it.
You hear groan from Evelyn again.
I don't know how I got here. This is not my home. This is not my beautiful marble hallway. You're not my friends.
Oh,
He seems to be slowly getting distraught.
This is not our home, nor our marble hallways either, but I tell you what, my friend, we are all friends here.
As Atlas says friends, I will cast the friends cantrip. And this marble fella needs to calm down.
Can I just address Merrick for a second?
Mm-hmm.
As they're talking, can I just grab hold of one of his paws, and I'll just press something into it and say, "Can you hold that for me?" And I just push it into your paw.
God, it's a
close the
grenade.
paw up, and then just walk away. And then 10, 15 seconds later, the whole place just fills with smoke.
Yeah, I thought so.
Merrick, what did you do?
Mike,
Merrick,
I know you're
sound
excited, but
very-
if you've got gas,
very
you need to
worried.
step away.
He has a bit of a worried whine that's audible, but in everybody's heads you can just hear him say, "It wasn't me. It wasn't me."
It's okay. There's no shame here,
Right.
Merrick.
But my tail is between my legs as well because I feel like I'm in trouble.
Oh, you are.
There's a very self-satisfied smirk on Evelyn's face.
So, with our strong lizard friend under the, did the friend's cantrip seem to affect him?
We can't see.
I-
him.
I suppose he yes.
So
Trying
I'll,
to find some kind of token to use for it.
well, you might not need one because we need that amulet back, and it depends on whether he's willing to give it up.
Oh. Yeah, because you can't make him unattune from it.
So, friend, I hope you've learnt to trust us as brothers here. The occasional sister, but it's okay. We need that amulet back. It may put you to sleep again, but it means that we can give other people a chance to breathe once more, and hopefully find enough information and enough resources to be able to free every single person here from their entombment. Will you give up that amulet willingly to save everybody's life?
I tried my best and I failed. May you succeed in your endeavors. As he takes off the necklace and reaches out with it, and he totally slowly turns back into a petrified state as he holds it out towards you.
Good man. I didn't want to have to break you.
I'm going to whisper something to Zook.
Oh no.
I'm just going to whisper to him. I want that amulet. Whatever it takes, bring it to me.
You just hear a bit of like, sounds like rain on metal sheeted house. Zook just sort of 1,000-yard stares in front of him. You definitely hear this. He just doesn't like being near Evelyn. Something gives him the bad jujus about Evelyn somehow.
Bring me the amulet. Off you go. Now, please.
I will,
Have the amulet, Atlas.
I'll put the amulet on the statue of the woman. Like,
I tried.
oh, sorry, Zook. I was in the middle of something. What's the matter?
I just sort of almost drive by, just run past you, just say, "Can I have the amulet, please?" Not really. It's almost just. I'm forced to say it's almost sort of a.
Well, once we finish with it, my bestest of goodest friends that would
Just
never
actually
betray
run
me
away.
out of fear.
Zook strong. Of the mind. I'll just run away.
So does the amulet attune to the statue of the lady?
It does. You see a small framed female human, just regular human.
Hey. Right, they don't exist in D&D.
This is crazy.
And you see her look up at you.
I make a coughing gesture to her. To get rid of all the stones and spiders in her throat.
She makes a coughing movement as some dust and a few spiders crawl out of her mouth as well.
Are you feeling better, friend?
I'm afraid not so. She looks at her hands and she sees she's made of stone.
It's okay. It will only be temporary. Do you know where you are and how you got here?
I know I was trying to help a woman. She gave me a sword,
And
but I failed.
how did you fail?
I could not kill the beast.
And this sword is supposed to be able to kill the beast?
I suppose it's been so long. She looks on herself to see if she has the sword anywhere.
Do you know where the sword is?
No, I'm afraid I don't have it anymore. I had it during the fight, and then I have no recollection.
It's okay. We'll find the sword and make sure success and friendship is found all over.
All right then. I'm sure that will do wonders for this place.
Do you know where that fight took place?
No, I don't remember much. Just that whatever it was very big.
Oh, we've always seen bigger, don't worry.
I had no chance on my own. Maybe if you can find the sword and you find the maiden, she
Well,
can help you do what I could not.
We have something that I don't think has ever been used before, and it's the power of friendship. None of us here will fight alone. But I need you to do me a favour. I need you to give me the amulet back so that I can make sure that everybody here is okay, so that we can find a solution and save everybody.
Please, do what I could not. As she takes off the amulet and she freezes with one hand out in the air as she's draped it off her fingers to hand it over.
These people are very polite about being petrified again. I appreciate
really-
it.
It's almost
taking
like
them
all
for
the
tea.
friendship you're drizzling on them is
Yeah.
like too much to handle.
I know how to butter people
You're
up.
like, I want
And
my
they can also see my
solitude back.
giant horns, and they can feel themselves being vulnerable to bludgeoning damage.
Oh my
Evelyn
God.
is brandishing her grappling hook and staring very intently at Zook.
Not the grapple.
Off you go.
Well, if we wanted to throw, was there anything in this particular nook here?
I hate this microphone. I'm like trying to unmute it like 3 times. Yeah, you see a crumbled statue in the last. No, oh, you no, in the room.
Yeah, in the room.
Yeah, you see a very interesting thing. There's a waterfall in this room.
A waterfall.
And you can see the water come down, and as it just about hits the floor, it dissipates entirely, leaving no water on the ground whatsoever.
I would like to put my hand under the water. Is it cool?
It is very cool and refreshing, yes.
I'm taking a drink. I'm thirsty. I'm a thirsty boy. It's very dusty in here. Have you seen all those dust and spiders?
Okay.
So I'll stick my head under the
Atlas is
waterfall.
taking a
and
shower.
Taking a drink.
You did said you've been in here a while, and you were getting a little crunchy.
Yeah,
so
I was a bit musky, so good thing I don't typically wear armor, as I will, try and freshen up a little bit. Shout out to the rest of the group that there's access to bathing equipment here. If anybody's feeling particularly ripe, they can welcome to join.
Merrick
Evelyn's going to
very
be
firmly stands his ground and does not move towards any bathing stuff.
Evelyn's going to be Evelyn and just be spiteful and use frostbite to freeze the water.
Oh, well, as you're trying to freeze it, it pings that it's a magical item.
Oh, curious. What school of magic is it?
It's one of them.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I'm not sure if it would be
Usually,
this is just
a
a
magic item would usually be either enchantment or abjuration, depending on what it's supposed to do. If it's like an item that's been enchanted, then yeah,
You
enchantment.
know what? I can cast Identify at will, so I'm just going to try it on the waterfall. Tell me what it is.
Okay.
Because of course you've
Um,
got detect magic and identify at will.
Of course I do.
This is fine.
All right. Well, you would find out that it is the Mantle of the Mists,
Oh,
and it's a cape that is a waterfall.
it does nothing else than just produces water.
Basically, yep.
It's pretty
Comes
fucking
out
cool.
from around the shoulders. It'll go down, and before it touches the ground, it dissipates. But you can drink from it. You can wash with it. Like, it's basically a fashionable source of water, I guess.
Can feel my eyes twitching. One looking at Evelyn, then the other one just veering off the other direction at Esty, and just being like,
Wow.
"Do water people wear water capes?"
Yeah, but Esti's a snake person.
Esty is a Yuan-Ti, yes.
Esti's a Yonti, Tech is a
As you
lizard
just
folk.
sit in the real world, you just see Sogeg sort of hitting the ground. He's just like, I don't get it. I can see. My eyes will just.
I'm gonna grab it and take it. I will
You're
find
not
it.
interrupting my shower, thank you kindly. I need to
I just
clean.
take it and walk away.
As soon as you go to grab it, I'll grab your arm. No, this is
Okay.
this is mine. Thank you very much. I'm having a shower. You're welcome to join me under the shower, and then we'll decide on what to do with it. But you can't just go around stealing everything that's not nailed down. That's not a very good friendship thing to do.
We are not friends.
Oh, we most certainly are.
We most certainly are not.
Oh, you keep denying Tsundere face. I understand, but I can feel the love in your icy grip.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna walk away. I reach the doorway. I'm just gonna snap my fingers, and I am gonna use a spell slot. I'm gonna cast Fall and change the direction of gravity for him. So gravity now operates in. Let's see, where is it? Direction. So that wall is now his floor.
Any saving throws?
No. It just
Yeah,
happened.
because it's a good old, not broken first level spell.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Gravity.
And then while you're dicking around on the wall, I'll just grab it and walk out.
I mean, you say that like I'm not being dragged to the wall.
to be
yeah,
fair,
gravity
you're
may be
right.
pulling me, but I'm also a chunky boy.
You like being on roofs?
Well, technically
Love
on the
this.
wall. So
I mean, it's halfway to a roof. Think of it like a sideways roof.
Just because I don't want to waste too many spell slots, I will use another one, but for something useful. I'm going to cast Arcane Ablation on myself. That's what it does.
Arcane Ablation.
Yeah, it's a custom spell for this class.
like there
Oh.
isn't any other ones.
This one will be cool though.
Yeah, this one's perfectly balanced. Don't worry about this one.
This one's okay.
This one just gives you invulnerability to
be
all
fair, that
damage.
one's
It's
alright.
fine.
It's
No,
not the worst.
no, it's not too bad. It's just like a rechargeable, very small temporary hit point shield that gets worse over time. And it's not that good.
You know,
But it's
other than
10
the other the other first level spell that gives you temporary hit points, false life, which only works once.
Which I don't have, so you don't need to be worried about it.
Yeah, because you took broken spells instead.
I've got Seeking Projectile. I can do weird shit with that, as you well know.
I'm
So,
definitely hiding.
I'm
in the
trying to
corner.
work out what the fuck is actually happening here. What's actually
Got our
happening?
vision again.
Tech went blind. Oh no,
He's always the problem.
he's turned into stone again. Curse you, marble domain.
Ooh, Evelyn, you're going to keep wandering forward?
Oh, I still want to know what actually happened here, so that I know what's happening with the
I was gonna
the
say, I think
cloak. Because I have no
you're
idea.
running around on the wall. Where'd the cloak go? Yeah.
Because if I'd landed on the wall and Evelyn started taking the cloak, I would have just jumped off the wall into Evelyn.
I didn't take the cloak. I just being spiteful, just decided to change
Okay.
gravity on you because reasons.
So is that on me specifically, or everything
It's
in the
just
room?
on you. Just you.
So if I step out the room, I'm hitting the wall on the other side.
Yes.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
that's
just going to keep falling in that direction
Indefinitely.
indefinitely.
Because that's a very reasonable first level spell. Is that?
How long's the duration on it?
Let me double check. I don't think it's particularly.
No, it's
It
indefinite
is.
until you decide to end the spell.
Is it at least
uh,
concentration?
It's 1
It's
minute.
powered by spite.
It's not concentration, but it's only 1 minute.
It's not concentration.
Whoa, bloody hell!
I can't be the only one that like. Oh, this subclass is perfectly normal. This is fine.
let me play
Absolutely
this.
fine.
This is your fault.
No, I did not let you play this. I've been advocating against this a lot since I had
You
to
did
deal with
this.
it last time.
You did this.
This is
Hey,
I
bear in
think,
mind,
I think this
didn't
party
take
needs a
that spell
druid, to be
last time.
perfectly honest.
Say, just remember,
Yeah, I think this
don't
party
be a
needs a
dick or
druid.
you'll be a druid.
I can break a
With,
druid.
normal spell.
I can break a druid.
What about if we regulate what spells you've got?
Well, I'll sit here on the wall with my cloak of keeping myself well hydrated because you need to do that to stay
listen.
healthy.
Hydration is an important
And I'll
thing.
leave everyone else to wander off.
Poke my head in this side room.
I'll see you in a bit.
Yeah, I'll be there in
As you
about
poke your head,
2 minutes.
Zook just runs immediately using his nimble escape to do a disengage, and I'm just going to absolutely bucket 60 feet out of this room away from Evelyn.
As he
Whee!
runs away, can I pull my grappling hook out and try and get him?
Disengaged.
Yeah,
You
but-
actively use disengage.
Yeah. 6 seconds later, new turn. Fire
He can
What is
move
the range?
like
What is the
stupidly
range, actually? Yeah,
fast. If
'cause
he can
I
get
would be-
out of sight,
I
Zac-
would be... Bloody hell.
Oh, it's only 20 feet. No, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zook's away! Zook will just shout back, I promise I'll get the amulet. Eventually.
Evelyn raises an eyebrow and just continues on. I'll actually take a proper look in this room. Anything interesting?
That room's fairly empty. Doesn't look. There's like a few broken pieces of things here and there, but nothing of interest.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out why Tech's lizard is broken.
I think it's both Tech's computer. Because it was the same issue last week, and everything on Roll20 side says that Tech should have sight.
Oh, weird.
Tech, is your monitor on?
Can confirm the monitor is on.
the,
Actually double check.
the only other potential solution would be to give him a sight through someone else's eyes. So
Are we sure that he's not just blinking?
Good point.
Oh no, I'm blind. Oh, I'm back again.
What I can see with it is whenever I move, I leave a light source behind for a short bit,
Very strange.
and then it just goes away.
It depends on how dark is the marble domain supposed to be.
Not too dark. Okay, there we go. That should be.
Because if it's
It worked.
enough to be able to basically see the
Ooh.
other side of the room, you can just change it to daylight mode on the dynamic lighting, so we can't see through walls, but we can just see as far as those walls go.
It looks like Tech is now shining as a beautiful beacon.
Uh-oh.
He's got a spotlight on him.
As
Yeah,
in,
do
as
it,
in
go
can,
on.
can,
Tech
can you see
over.
now, Tech?
I can see, yeah.
Nice, nice.
All right. Well, as long as it works for now, so you're not in the dark.
This strange dimension.
Evelyn, what are you doing over there?
Just having a wander.
Are you
I am.
okay? Very
Oh.
interesting wander you are having.
Ooh!
As you, find a little moist and mossy corner.
Well, I'm
And you
stuck on
see
the wall
something
for a minute,
moving.
so you have fun with that.
It's a very smug. No.
Shame
strange
your,
tactic on my
your
wall.
frontliner's not there.
Can I do something?
Um,
Or is it just
I
going to
mean-
immediately try to eat me?
I guess everybody can have one action before we roll initiative.
How generous.
I would have definitely run away in that. In the meantime, I was trying to get away from Evelyn.
What
Look,
size
this
is
wall.
Merrick?
Medium.
Medium, cool. I spin, turn, fire my grappling hook at you, and then pull myself to you.
I let that happen, but if I felt you pulling in the other direction, I would have definitely resisted.
No, I can't pull you because you're the same size as me, but I can pull myself to you. That's
That's
why it
fine.
only worked on Zook because he's small.
Curse my natural booty legs.
Or lack
I get-
thereof.
I go, I'm out. Bye.
Respectable.
Everyone, there are some plants that would like to eat us. Please deal with them for me. I really am not inclined to help here. Off you go.
You caused this.
You just get a very hard death there from Evelyn. Did you
How
not
the hell
hear
did you
me?
death stare through a mask?
You can
The mask
hear
slightly creases.
it. Yes.
The Deadpool mask.
Ooh.
The eyes
Yeah.
move.
Yeah, the Deadpool mask.
I guess. What's that? Sorry, I was going to check. I always forget. Javelins are 2060, are they?
I believe it's 2060.
30, 30, 120. That can't be right? I'm pretty sure they're 2060. I will put that there. Just going to measure real quick.
Oh no,
I can't reach.
daggers are 2060. No,
Javelins up
javelins
to
should be
120. So
3120.
Then I guess with my, because I just did my normal move speed, Zook, ever the hero, I will launch a javelin towards the plant monster as a reaction. It will be at disadvantage. Yeah.
Where'd it go?
Oh dear. I dropped my javelin.
Aw.
Did your javelin just obliterate it?
I think I just can't actually lift it. I think it's too big for me. I'm using adult javelins. I'm just a little Zook. If we had a friendly monk, we could have boosted that. Oh, sorry, are we roll initiative? Are we?
I'll be rolling.
Yeah, I was gonna say everybody should. That was a long 6 seconds.
Just everyone, including the plants, were in awe of my mighty javelin drop.
That's a very low roll for Evelyn.
Why is this not coming?
Tech, you speedy devil!
Oh, Merrick.
I
Oh,
wasn't expecting that. Oh no,
oh my word!
I've been one up.
The low Evelyn roll is actually on brand. She's waiting for everyone else to do the work for her. So
I cannot get the turn order.
Again, if you go
I
on
don't
the
know.
left side, there should be the option for the turn order on the toolbar.
Which one?
I-
Oh, the clock?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh. Well, because I highlight it and it doesn't tell me what it is. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, you have to have that open before we click on initiative.
Yeah,
actually, without it.
so
Yeah,
the only way it opens automatically is if you've got the VTTES.
There.
Yeah. I guess we just change our.
No, the thing's right. You just need to remove the scorpion from it.
Yeah, I don't know why it keeps adding old stuff to it.
I think it's just.
I
'cause it's
believe
not been
it doesn't
deleted.
clear
Yeah,
unless
it doesn't
you.
clear.
Yeah, you have to actually clear it. So at the end of the combat, you just click the cog.
Oh.
Muscles and Monsters is hard.
Yeah, we're
Seems a
just
lot
gonna
harder than D&D.
try to fix this.
Oh, look at that. Perfect. Yeah, we just roll initiative. You can change them then to
Yeah, I was
original.
gonna say just go ahead and do it a second time so it gets everybody in there.
Just roll the same number.
There we go.
Wow. Tech also rolled the same number. Oh my, that would have been amazing. That would have been so good.
Alright. Merrick gets a 22. Alice gets an 8. Evelyn gets a 6. SD gets a 13. Tech gets a 21. Nice. Soka's a 6. Alright, cool. And then how do I add the... I just click like
Really
that.
glad I wasted all my spell slots.
There we
Got
go.
2 left. It's enough, right?
What are spells?
Who needs spells, you know? I may be playing sorcerer, but that's not where my heart lies.
Eight. And a 14. Okay. Perfect. All right. So we will start off with Merrick.
I can't see on my screen what we're fighting.
Yeah, they're in the shadows.
It's over.
Some plants
Oh.
and
It's
shapes
not
in the
there
corner.
anymore.
Well, they are there. It's just we only project about 40 feet of light, so if they're further than that away, no one can see them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can you help me fix the low light option real quick?
Yeah, let me switch over.
Because that sounds like it works. It should be dimly lit enough for you guys to see the general room you're in.
So you're alright with everyone seeing the full rooms?
Yeah.
So yeah, switch on to daylight mode and save.
Oh, that's much better.
Turn them off.
I'll quickly do that
It's
for the other
spooky.
maps as well.
Oh, wait, I've got a flexible casting. Yes. Oh,
Yeah, just turn your sorcery points into new
yeah.
spells. There you go.
I'm being a dingus. I'm being a real dingus.
You have infinite
You just
spells.
see Sogeg just like flicking through the rules in Theros. Like,
Okay, let me rejoin.
Merrick just run away.
this is. I say we're just all frozen in fear. The marble domain. I think we've all turned into marble again.
Yeah, I've
I like the statue lifestyle.
so I've
It's
moved
nice.
from where I was next to Evelyn to where I am now, and I'm going to shoot at this one with my short bow.
Ooh.
Dog with a bow.
Yeah, well,
Ooh.
everyone's ranged, aren't they?
All right, yeah.
Range team.
Have fun without a tank.
Listen, I am de facto tank here. Zook's pulling up his iron boots.
You know,
He knows when
you've
we
got
need
a
a
front
tank.
line to there. It's just whether they're willing to do it.
All right. Merrick, anything else?
As a bonus action, I communicate. Well, I'm barking as well all the time, obviously. But yeah, that sort of like mentally communicate to Evelyn and just say, "Let Atlas out."
Oh, they can't. It's there's no
Oh.
concentration.
It's only 1 minute long though.
Yeah,
Something. That's
it's not
10
been a full
turns.
minute yet. It's only been about 6 to like 20 seconds.
Although you could literally climb up the room and just.
I could
fall
run on the
into
wall,
one.
but that would imply that we're friends and I should help you.
That's fine.
I can feel the power of friendship fade in the room. Everything starts to look grey.
Atlas, there's more
You
than
don't know
just
you
Evelyn
missed
here.
it.
All right.
But yeah, that's the end of my turn. Still barking.
Oh.
But yeah, that's the end of my turn.
All right. With Merrick barking and growling at these monstrosities in the corner, we are on to Tech. What are you gonna do?
Tech is just gonna steady aim for and shoot a bow, I guess. I'll go with this one.
Oh.
Oh.
A good
Okay.
steady aim.
You absolutely. Your arrow just sinks right in and it like makes a hollow groaning noise. Ah. Okay.
What the-
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Then we are on to the one that you guys have been shooting.
Be friendly.
Where's Trying to learn how to use stuff. There we go. I found the character sheet. It is going to move towards Evelyn since she was what walked up and disturbed it. And it can move speed 30 feet.
Ooh.
So
Spooky.
it'll come right down next to you, and it will make a thorn attack.
Oh no!
Oh shit!
Oh, I'm spooked!
a
Oh
bunch
no! Oh no!
Oh god.
Oh my word!
Okay.
Ooh,
The second one misses.
that's fortunate.
My AC is 16. Thankfully.
Very thankfully, flipping heck.
Although my roll 20 has just died, so you have to bear with me a second.
Might not be the only thing that's about to die. Just run
No,
away.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Such is the power of friendship.
These plants are very clearly best friends.
And if you were
You can
fighting
see
them
it.
with best friends, then you might have had a chance. But I don't know.
I think we all need to hold hands together and invoke the name Atlas. If we all believe in friendship, some say that he appears from the mists, weirdly walking sideways on a wall.
I'm back. So I take 21 points of damage because Arcane Ablation negates 4 of it.
Ooh.
In a parallel universe, and Noel is laughing but doesn't know why.
Okay, and then it is I'm grappled. Okay, that's fine. We're all good.
I'm really scared. I don't like that. +8. Ooh.
Do anything else?
I don't think so. No, okay, that is the end of its turn. So then we are on to SD.
So I am going to aim and shoot at this one. So with aim, that is advantage.
That's only a rogue thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought that was a.
No,
Everyone-
it's a type of rogue action. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Right. So, I'm gonna try to shoot it,
Whew. Not bad.
and I am also gonna use a shadow arrow. So, I don't know if I can link it. There we go. No, that was bursting, not shadow. Okay, that one. So it needs to succeed on a wisdom saving throw of, I don't know my.
It fails.
It'll fail
definitely
that, yeah. And it takes an extra 2d6.
2d6 psychic.
An extra 9 damage, and
Flipping heck, that's some solid
It
damage.
should also say in the class description of what the thing to work out here spell save is. But now can't see anything further than 5 feet away from it.
yeah, that's why I did it.
That's pretty cool.
And that's it for me.
Okay.
God, it's the other monstrosity.
And that was on the one that's right in front of Evelyn, right?
No, it's the other one.
It was
The
this
other
one in
one?
the corner.
Okay. So now it can't see anything?
It can't see
It
more than
can't
5
see
feet.
more than 5 feet away.
Well. It's going to move A little bit this way towards the noise, but it doesn't know what the fuck's going on. So it's dazed and it just took some damage. All right, and we are on to Atlas's turn.
How many
Over
times?
on the side of the wall.
How many times can I use the sack of snacks?
I believe it has 10 charges.
Or is it just so once I run out of those charges, it's done?
It'll redo it a long rest. I don't know if I have the rules written, but we'll get that sorted out
Sweet.
post game.
I am going to chow down on some sweet choco jerky. Thank you very much.
Ooh. Tempted to join you, honestly.
Give myself 10 hit
I'm
points.
spooked of these things.
There we go. So sit down, enjoy myself, have a brew. I've got fresh water. Golden.
Would we hear the noise of Atlas eating in the side room, or was this?
Just hear a loud sigh of relief.
What's?
The glugging of some freshly brewing tea. And the sounds of solo friendship happening.
Oh no!
There was a tea party with like 6 different teacups, and only one's being drank out of. Yeah, that's my turn.
Aw. Okay. It is now Lady Evelyn's turn.
I'm grappled by this thing.
Um,
I believe you are.
Yeah, you are grappled by
Yeah,
it.
target is grappled.
yeah.
Escape DC 16.
I can still do stuff though, because I'm only grappled.
Yeah. You're not restrained.
I'm gonna rummage around in my pack and just set off a smoke bomb.
I can't see it anymore. The problem's gone.
And it's going to be quite a big one as well. So, actually, no, I can make it a 5-foot radius one. I get to choose how big it is. Characters.
Curse you, Arcanist.
Starting to
Oh,
understand the horror stories of this character.
You all thought I was being delusional about it.
Yeah, so I am now completely covered in smoke. And that's all I'm going to do.
Useful.
That's my action. But it means every attack it has against me is at disadvantage because I'm covered in smoke.
Ah.
And I believe you've got a way to see through it, haven't you?
Yes, I can see through
So
it.
it means that every attack that you do against somebody that's in the smoke is an advantage.
Yep.
Because that's
Oh
a
my
reasonable
word.
ability to have.
Yep. I just need to survive its next turn. And then I can kick the ever-loving fuck out of it. So, end of my turn.
Okay. It is now on to Zook's turn.
Before the smoke bomb went off, I would have been looking at the creature. Can I visibly see skulls of people in it? Or does it just look like a tangled... Does it look like a tree or something?
It's a very large mass of tangled vegetation. You see some bones and definitely some skulls on this.
You see Zook almost rage, and I sort of think to myself, really don't want to be stuck inside of that thing. Zook gets out his protractor and his measuring tapes real quick. As he paws through, he raises his hands and he shouts, "Zook power!" I'm going to upcast to cast Expeditious Retreat on myself. And Zook is going to run first to here. And you're seeing the great beast. Zook realizes that this isn't a one turn. He's got to strategize. And because this lasts for quite a while, I'm going to use it next turn. I'll come back for you, Evelyn. I'll finish my move speed there. And then I'm going to use the dash action with Expeditious Retreat to run and hopefully get some cookies with Atlas.
There's already a tea set waiting for you, mate.
I just walk around and I'll pop myself here and just wait. I get my tape measure. I've still got 10 feet of move speed left, so let's hopefully I've not messed that up. I kind of have. I'm going to have to move here. Oh, on the other side. Oh my god, I can't get past. Spooked. I just shout out from the distance. I'm not running away, team. I'm getting in a tactical position. I'll be back for you in the next 6 seconds. I promise. There's strategy here. Maybe. And that is my action and my bonus action. That is the end of my turn.
Okay, we are on to Merrick, back at the top of the turn order.
Right, I'm not planning on moving anywhere this turn. So, this turn. So I'm going to use my steady aim action to get advantage on this, even though I don't technically need it for what I want to do. So I'll get advantage on this, and because Evelyn is within 5 feet of this, I get a sneak attack bonus as well. And I'm shooting it with my short bow again.
Nice. Oh my...
Oh yeah, you definitely hit this. For 23 damage. Wow.
Flipping heck.
No,
That was a good shot.
So are you doing the critical is just whatever they've rolled, or are you doing the max that we do for Theros?
Oh yeah, if that's how you want to do it.
Because if you're doing the max, it's going to be 20 points of the sneak damage, and then 13 points of piercing. So a full 33 points of damage.
To
Yeah.
be fair, we should probably change our... As a man, you can change what your crit damage is.
Yeah, you can put it as a
Change it
flat
from
value. Yeah.
Yeah. But who remembers to do things on Roll20, am I right?
Yeah. Who does prep work as for D&D?
Nerds? Come on. We're all cool here. We're Theros characters. We're cool. That's a solid turn, though. My word.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty amazing.
Is it not dead? Holy shit. I thought surely that must have killed it.
You can't kill trees and plants. They always come
No,
back.
Yeah, I get the feeling
Well,
that shooting a
we
tree
do.
with a bow and arrow isn't really going to do much. You may have shot clean through it, but there's also more tree left.
Hearses.
All right.
all I'm
Anything
gonna do.
else, Merrick?
Oh, bonus action, yeah, call Zook a coward.
Tactical! It's tactical!
Right.
Well, then that's it. That's it.
And then we are on to Tech.
Well, having 2 rogues makes things rather similar. I have a feeling I'm not going to crit on this one.
That's
Oh,
quitting
come on, believe
talk.
in yourself.
But sneak attack as well.
Also,
right, yeah.
Yeah, that was also your rapier. You'd have to go up to it and stab it with that.
Right.
Just throw your rapier at
Now I
it.
can turn on sneak
Oh.
attack on a roll. There we go. Let's forget about sneak
All right. You guys are really good with your arrows. Maybe that's the problem. We're all using swords in Theros. All right. So, your arrow just goes straight through one of the eyes on a skull, and you hear it kind of screech and hiss a little bit as it takes, I guess, 16 damage.
Oof. Early game sneak attack. Very nice.
Oops. Uh-oh. I didn't just clear how many health it had. What?
That's a full heal, right?
Yeah, oh, somehow it's back to full health again. Oh wow, sorry everybody.
Oh, no.
All right, that should be fixed. Okay. Anything else, Tech?
Well, I'm not going to call Zook a coward. So no.
Aw.
Brave.
Oh, okay. It is the end of your turn then, and we are moving to the arbor site that has Evelyn grappled.
It would automatically do 2d6 acid damage to Evelyn.
Yes.
That's fucking brutal.
Why are there trees inside of the marble domain?
Oof.
All right.
How did they
You
get
will
in
take
here?
8 poison damage.
Reduced to 5 because Arcane Ablation.
Is it every time you take damage, Arcane Ablation, or is it each start of your turn that it comes back?
Every time, every time I take damage.
Wow,
But it's
reasonable.
4, damage reduction of 4, then a damage reduction of 3, then 2, then 1, and then it just goes away.
A lot
God.
of health save.
And then you start just taking damage randomly. Each turn, you take one hit and then you take two.
Because everyone's stabbing Evelyn.
Oh, if this thing hits me once, I'm dead. I'm out. That
Well,
misses.
you're the only one in range for it to
That
attack.
misses.
Would it be a disadvantage?
It would.
Because it gets advantage not to dob in. Shouldn't dob
I
in.
thought because of the fog mist,
Yeah,
it was at disadvantage.
yeah.
Or
was
is
a
it-
disadvantage? Yeah.
But I believe you get advantage.
No, because Evelyn can see through the fog.
But as in
he's not
the
considered
thorn
blinded.
vine? Oh.
But it's not using its tendril attack. It's a thorn vine attack.
Oh, that's what I'm misreading. I'm not dobbing in then. I'm learning.
Yeah, the
All
best
right,
best.
so it grapples you a little harder as you feel the burn of some acid on its tendrils, but as it lashes through the fog, it just can't seem to find you again, even though it's holding you. And that is the end of its turn. Now we are on to Esty.
So, if would Evelyn count as being within 10 foot of this one?
No.
No.
I'm 15 feet away from it.
Right. I am going to shoot again with my bow. That was really bad. That
As it
probably
could be.
misses.
Hey, you try to shoot through smoke. You can't see what you're doing.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You just couldn't quite find your target through Evelyn's fart
'Cause,
cloud
Yeah,
there.
technically it'd be a disadvantage because you can't see the target because it's through smoke.
I don't think I can get less than a nat
I bet you
one.
can't get less than that one. So
That's
why I'm saying
fair.
technically.
So yeah, that's it.
You're welcome to join me for tea.
I can't reach you in there.
Yeah, but you can make your way.
I could have. Oh, I forgot. I forgot to.
Don't
When
worry,
my,
Zook. I've got an idea.
Does it involve jumping?
Yes.
Yay!
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
I'm just gonna back up a few steps.
All right. So now we move to the other arbor site. It's got fog in its face. It can't see. And it's gonna continue to wander this direction. And then
So how long does the limited sight last for?
I don't know.
It's just for the end of that turn.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's fine
so
now.
It's fine
Kill
now.
my-
Yeah.
Then it's gonna go right for Tech.
Ooh,
Good luck, Tech Tech. We hardly knew ye.
you were cool, Tech. I liked how you were green.
Got something.
All right, it's gonna go and make. Oh.
That's always the
Reading
best.
comprehension skills.
That's always the best sound from a DM.
All right.
But it's the shittest sound for a player.
It wouldn't be a
Ooh.
disadvantage for these.
Oops.
So it'd be a 20,
Uh,
a 22 to
oh.
hit and a 26 to hit.
Got very lucky with the damage.
You did get lucky with the damage. You got real lucky with the damage.
I have a very quick question. When it attacked me the first time, it was doing 3d8 damage, and this second time around, it was doing 1d8 damage. Which one are we believing?
Probably
No.
the current roll for it.
The one where the GM is not trying to kill all the players.
Yeah, it's called don't
These
call out the
strange
GM
creatures.
for trying to keep the flow of the battle going normally.
Okay, that's fine.
I've
if you
done it in
want to
mid game.
die-
What you on about?
I could add some more damage dice.
Yeah, you can bump it back up if you want to.
Yeah, you know
no.
what?
That was a good idea with
Like
the
the
scorpion, wasn't it?
Praise be the DM gods.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Here, we'll do it at 2d8.
So am I taking
Then
both
it's in
of
the
those
middle.
regardless of what I
You
can
will
do?
be taking both of those.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, no, you're gonna take the 14 damage.
Yeah.
The scary tentacle
If I'm
plants.
gonna die,
oh,
I'm
bad.
taking people with me.
Very tempted to Crown of Madness you.
Like I have shenanigans, but not enough for that.
Or if you survive, I've
Alright.
got tea and chocolate
Tea and
rations.
Tea and biscuits.
Okay. On my
Speaking
turn,
of,
I would like to have a 5-foot run up and then jump up to Zook, and in midair, I'd like to shove a piece of chocolate jerky into his mouth and then land back down again. Hopefully, using my action to let him eat it.
Oh, I just opened my mouth wide. A horrible feeling I'm about to die.
If
I swear to God, if you
you'll allow
decapitate
that.
me.
yeah, I'll allow that.
Okay.
If you want to make any rolls to see if it works out, you can. But you're using an
It-
item.
It's also that's easily within my jump distance. So
Yeah, like I imagine this is a thing he does often. You're
yeah,
you're
I'm
proficient.
just popping sweets into people's mouths.
I feel strong.
You should do. You get 10 points of healing.
Oh, I feel very strong. Oh, that has invigorated me.
Yeah, it turns out that chocolate beef jerky's pretty
I will do
good
great
protein.
things now. There's a sort of I'll use my reaction for this round, and I'll just sort of give a thumbs up. I'll just be like, I remember how friendship feels again now.
Yeah, and I'll end my turn there.
Okay. And
Good
so
cleric.
now we are on over to Lady Evelyn's turn.
I'm gonna block this thing against whatever jaw I can see. So, yeah. So she pulls back her metal arm, and you see it all flare up with runes. And I'm gonna overcharge this thing and try
That
and
sounds bad. For the plan.
I'm sure it's perfectly reasonable.
13
Be
points
fair.
of bludgeoning damage.
It's
Okay.
a bit of a clock. It's not an arrow, though, is it?
Oh Jesus, really?
Oh, I love these
Just
things.
cackling about.
Oh, I'm
Good,
spooked.
everyone.
Technically, there'd be like 3 of them at this point because we've definitely done a lot more of 10 damage in a turn.
Yeah, that's why I said reading comprehension.
Yeah.
That
Whoops.
was
happening.
the shocked.
Whoops.
That was
Oh
the
my
giggling over
word.
here.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Oh no! Now I have to make a fucking token for it. Though.
Just copy and paste one of the existing ones and then
yeah,
just
just make it
reduce
small.
its AC and HP down.
Okay.
So just copy and paste one of the pre-existing ones.
Right, can I make it smaller too?
And then, yeah, just shrink it
Ah,
down.
fuck yeah!
What marble
All right.
madness are we living here?
It has 10 hit points, a speed of 10, and an 18 AC of 14. Yeah. Okay.
What madness? Flipping heck.
That's the end of my turn.
So. What?
The end of my turn. That's all I can do.
I'll save you,
alright.
Evelyn. I'll save you.
So
Maybe.
the shearings would probably just act like companions, so they'd act basically on the Arborsight's
Same
turn.
turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
All right.
Saves time to roll another initiative for it.
Yeah, no, that's kind of what I was figuring. I'm like, all right, I think I worked that out. Cool. So now we are on to Zook's turn. You just swallowed a yummy mouthful of chocolate jerky, fed to you by your
Feeling.
bestest friend in the whole wide world. What you gonna do now?
Zook looks to Atlas. He looks down at his great boots, and you see him try and pull them on more, but they're iron boots and they don't really do it. I just brush the side of them and I just whisper. No, I don't whisper. I'm not a coward anymore. I just shout out, "You gotta go fast!"
I raise up
As
a
I go
tea
to
glass in toast to you as you run away.
As I scream, "Hiya! For the power of friendship!" As I run and I leap, you see 2 feet plant launch as he spins around, a glorious foot directed towards the plant. As I am gonna probably should have raged. That was silly. Zook got ahead of himself.
Probably
As I
also
will
had
still
a
use
bigger
Fury
run-up.
of the small
Yeah.
one, but I am at a run up as Zook leaps at this great creature. Begone, foul beast! Oh, wait. I use my Fury of the Small as I have one charge left of it. Wait, is it Fury of the Storm?
No,
sorry,
it's
I've got to double check.
the divine thing, isn't it?
Which I only get one of. Oops. An 11. Does that hit by any chance?
It does not.
Uh-oh.
Zook just jumps directly into the creature. Help, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. No, I am, fortunately, half big, well, not big brained. That was terrible, but I do have 10 feet of movement left, so I am going to use my bonus action to nimble escape and disengage from this beast and walk into the next room. I tried, Evelyn. I really tried. That is my turn. Turns out the cookies
Alright.
weren't good enough. Terrible
Aw.
cookies.
You tried. It was good. Gave you courage. You'll learn. As we go to leaving the shivering and shook Zook. We'll go red timbers. I was like shivering timbers. We're a pirate now. All right, we are on over to Merrick.
Arr.
It's going to be the same as last turn, so I'm not moving so I can use steady aim. Because Evelyn's right next to it, I get the sneak attack again. And I'm shooting it with my bow. Is it dead?
Not to be that guy, but considering again you're shooting through an obscure.
It's
the
not
thing,
effect
it would-
anymore, is it?
If
Not
the
fully obscured either.
Is it? I thought it was in it one turn.
I thought it was fully obscured. Or not fully obscured. Basically like a
I'm
fog
fully
cloud.
obscured.
But it's
I'm
everything
fully
within
obscured.
5 feet of you.
Yeah.
Which Merrick
bigger
is
than 5
shooting
feet,
through.
though. It's bigger than 5 feet though.
Well, the bow hits. Or the arrow hits. Not the bow. He didn't not throw his bow. So Merrick sinks another arrow in this, and it takes 14 damage. He's looking pretty hurt.
Uh-oh, that's more than 10 damage.
It's more
And
than
it
10 damage.
adds another little
Uh-oh.
copy paste.
Okay, I might just run away.
Yeah.
We tried.
Pretty sure the baby ones die when the big ones do though.
Ooh.
Also,
We'll
do
find
the
out.
baby ones not sort of spawn immediately next to what it's just fallen off?
They can move up to 10 feet, so I'm assuming they crawled away, but I'll put one over here.
They just
That's how powerful your short bow is. They just explode
That is
off.
a good point. Yeah, your shot was so good, you actually severed a tendril clean off. It may have been a little too good. Uh-oh.
and then my bonus action again. Get back here, Zook. And fight.
The,
You've not seen me
The-
literally jump into it. That was a hero move. Just because I ran away at the end shouldn't take away from the initial heroics.
It looked like an under 16 football player trying to take on a fully grown rugby player.
That is what happened. Hero.
all right. Tech. It is your turn. And I believe you might be grappled. So,
Am I?
You are grappled, yes.
all right.
Okay.
It got 2 successful hits.
Yeah, you're well grappled.
Yeah.
You can use your action just to escape and run away.
You'd have to make a higher than 16 on a strength or acrobatic or
You've
athletic
got
acrobatics, but
Tech, you roll that every day. You sleep
Alright,
rolls
so-
like
you've
that.
got a rapier, you should be fine.
Yeah,
Start
that's
of
true.
its turn, 2d6. So you take
it's the
5
start of
poison
its
damage.
turn, not the
Its
start
turn,
of
isn't-
Tech's turn.
Oh no, never mind. I thought. Oh no. Oops. I saw
when
next
it-
down on the turn
yeah,
order.
When it
Yeah.
next goes
Nope,
on.
just kidding. It's getting its acid glands ready.
It's a
So-
taste of what's to come.
Escaping a grab is an action, isn't it?
Yes.
Pain.
You can just use an action, like you can still attack it, and not do it, but it just means you're stuck grappled.
And if you're grappled by it, it start taking acid damage.
That's the issue. I don't like the idea of the acid damage, so I'm just gonna try and break out.
You've got this.
Nope.
No.
It
Come on, Tech.
You biffed it.
Come
by
on.
one.
You biffed
Of
it.
all the ways to fail.
Don't worry, I'll baby bird some beef jerky into your mouth when you die. Because nobody did that for me, but I am more than willing to help my friends.
It's beautiful.
Anything.
Oh gosh.
I got nothing.
Uh-oh.
All right. On to the arbor site down here with Lady Evelyn. So we'll just use that acid damage roll for you then.
5. Cool.
5.
Which
And
is
then
3 because of cannibalization.
yes, and then it gives you a thorny hug. Please don't kill
Oh,
my
I'm down.
plants.
I'm dead.
Oh no.
Evelyn, no.
Yeah, the 2D the it's too many.
No, I
This
think
is
it's
what you get for
reasonable.
using this 2 CR8 creatures against a group of level 4s.
No,
Listen,
I think it's reasonable.
Listen. We walked
Well,
up to the
I did
crowd.
bump it down a lot, but I
Yeah.
bumped it back up when you pointed it out.
Yeah, if you didn't call it out, you were doing fine.
No, I will actually.
It would
I
be
am
a
using this as
disadvantage
a
on both
learning
of those.
experience, though.
It would still be
would
an
it?
advantage on both those, yeah.
Okay.
So that was just the first
so
one.
I'll
then.
roll
That's dirty.
2
That
more.
misses. That one hits. That would kill me anyway, so fine.
Oof.
Hold on.
We'll save you, Evelyn. I think we got this.
No, I am switching the damage back over to the 1d8 because I don't want to actually fucking murder you guys. So we're rolling the
we
damage
should
off
be
that hit.
fine. They've only been attacking Evelyn. Everyone else is
Is
at full
10
health.
still lethal?
Yeah.
Oh god.
we're
Okay,
fine.
so it wanted to take you down no matter what. I'm sorry.
Okay,
was
it
meant
also
to be.
has 2 fucking tendril things to do its thing.
Oh,
The fog cloud would stay for one more round and then dissipate. But, yeah.
it's a spooky fight. I feel like the lesson we're learning is that you don't mess with nature.
Oh, this is the power of friendship. If we were working together as a unit, as true friends, we'd been fine.
I think we just ran away from the plants, so I think we're faster than them.
I am pretty sure gravity is back to normal for Atlas by now, though.
Probably, yeah.
Hopefully, there's
You're-
one more
you're-
turn
you're
of
free.
it. Hopefully, there's one more turn of it. just trust me on this one. Hopefully, there's one more turn of it.
Well, if something spectacular doesn't happen when you get out of that room, I'm going to be bitterly disappointed.
I mean, you
Yeah.
saw him literally last week. He jumped at the creature and immediately died. I don't think.
Oh no, Atlas is after headbutting the magic wall, is feeling a bit sparky. We'll see
Ooh.
what happens.
Something cool.
All right, now we are on to Esty.
Kill this beast, Esty. Bring it low.
This time I'm gonna go for this one. And
Good
I will
rolls for the
shoot
longbows.
that at it. How's it? Is it still up? This is probably wishful thinking.
Is it
Well, you
less?
Still
definitely-
has 2,000 hit
Oh
points.
god. You hit it. It's looking really injured though. Like this is barely a pile of the tendrils
I've got this.
kind of noodling around Evelyn.
We've still got another one to kill. We got this. It's easy. It's just like cutting a hedge.
When was the last time that you cut a hedge and the bits that fell off it came alive and tried to kill you?
Yeah, they're called trimmings that you can replant cuttings.
Sogeg never trims the hedges. That's for the paupers to do.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
want to
use
know
my
about
one axe
Sogeg's
and
hedges.
surge and shoot at this one.
Okay.
Come on.
Oh no.
What an
that
action
one does not
surge.
hit.
That's so bad.
Esty, you disappoint yourself. Why?
I
It was
know.
because Tech was wriggling around trying to get out.
Yeah, you didn't want to shoot
You didn't
your
want
friend.
to beat him.
That's the
Okay.
power of friendship.
I care about my friends.
Say.
Let's be a second creature, damn.
We're gonna go to the Arbocite here. You're gonna take the acid. I'm clicking on too many things. Stop. Gonna take
More
acid
weeks.
damage. Oh god.
Ooh.
But then it's going to drop you and begin to skitter back away, seeing you
No,
guys
don't
beat
go
the
away.
shit out of its friend.
You're ruining
Oh,
my
I'm not letting that
plans. What are you
happen.
Gonna make
doing?
it about that
I'm
far.
not letting that happen. I'm going to kill
God
that
damn
thing.
Don't ruin my plans. Stay where you were.
You're gonna whack her.
Oh,
Kill the rat.
I'll,
Opportunity attack, right?
You would get an opportunity attack. Yeah.
Do I get sneak attack on that?
As a swashbuckler, because you get sneak attack if you're the only person engaged with that, don't you?
Yeah.
Then yes, you would do.
And you would.
Then a whacker.
Not
Oh look,
bad.
you leave a cutting right next to you.
Oh no.
oh god.
Kill him, cutting.
Alright.
Kill him.
So it's
The poison halved me, by the way.
17 damage.
Oof.
Oh god.
I've got a lot more
fine.
health than you.
I've got snacks. Don't worry.
Listen. A good TPK is the exact medicine this party needs to harden up and strengthen.
I mean, we do have an island to conquer.
Exactly. This is proof that we deserve
The
our
royalty
power.
that you now have subserved.
It's a random hedge killing.
Yeah.
I love these
Okay.
hedges.
Are we
on to
ready?
Atlas's
Are we
turn.
ready for this? So, feeling the gravity start to fail, I know I have to act now or never. I will run along the side of the wall, jump up to the doorway, and jump onto this pillar. I'm alright to do that, because it should be well within my move.
Yeah.
And it's not a huge jump. And then I am going to leap as hard as I can, a full, I think it's 25 feet that I can jump to there, and then fall all this way, 60 feet into that one,
Oh, yes.
head first.
Yes.
But the moment I get to here, I'd like to go into a rage,
Very nice.
Okay.
which means that I would roll on the Barbarian Wild Surge.
Do it.
The power of
Oh,
gravity.
that's disappointing.
That is. It's
It
beautiful.
could have exploded.
You just
But
explode
instead-
into flowers against
Look
these
at this. It's friendship.
bony, eldritch, horror-looking.
It's true
gnarly
friendship.
things.
I'm showing my flowers and the power of good natural life. And then I'm going to slam headfirst into it. So I will recklessly attack
Returned.
first with my
Evil.
headbutt, and then I will work out the fall damage. So first of all, I do good old 10 bludgeoning as I headbutt it. And then we're going to... Okay, I need the advanced dice roller for this one. Because it will be 66 falling damage.
Flipping heck.
God.
So we would both take basically 11 points of damage, but I'd reduce that to 5 because I am raging.
Okay.
So it takes an additional 11 damage. So
come it
21
takes
points.
How come it takes off? Sorry.
So you split it between the two.
Oh, you
and
split
round
it,
up
of course,
for,
yeah.
for this
Yep,
one.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Apologies. That's very cool. I like
That's
that.
the whole point of the being a barbarian, is that I can at least tank
Yes.
it a little bit, but we'll see. So there you go. I did 21 points of bludgeoning
Good job.
as I headbutt it in whatever face I can say.
Live, Evelyn. Live. Resuscitate
Alright.
yourself.
I can.
Is that the
Well, that's everything. That's
Is that the
bonus
end of your
action,
turn?
move, and
Alright.
action. So
Good.
fabulous? You just
That's a big
exploded
plan.
into a bouquet and just torpedoed into this.
did I bounce
This
safely off it though?
herbicide.
At least.
You're stuck in it now.
I mean, you'd keep go. You'd keep going to the wall, wouldn't you? No, it stopped.
Well, yeah,
The-
I'd
the
essentially be
effect is
standing
over.
on
Okay.
it until
Yes.
the start of the next turn, where I'd just step onto the floor.
All right. So, yeah, no, you're good. Lady Evelyn, make a death saving throw.
Yeah.
Come on, you got this.
Uh,
Lady Evelyn never dies.
Constitution
Except
check.
when she
isn't it?
dies.
Is it a Constitution check or saving throw?
It's a saving throw. It's literally their death saving throw. You don't add any modifiers to it.
Pure D20.
That is a success.
It is a success.
Okay. Skin of your teeth.
All right.
Trust me, I got
Evelyn
this.
passes this round. Zook,
You
it
re-
is your turn.
Zook steps out, and you just see his hands glow a sick black, oozing ichor. As he disappointedly looks at his feet, and it's not today, as it's time for me to show my sorceress powers. As I walk between, I'm so happy that they're positioned that way. As I put out my arms outstretched either side, as I'm going to upcast and use my final second level spell slot to cast Inflict Wounds, but at the same time, I am going to twin spell the Inflict Wounds. So I'm going to cast this on both both Arborsites as B wounded 4d10. This can only roll high. It's not bad. The 3d10 was excellent. Sorry, it should just be 33 necrotic damage to each. No, sorry, I'm being very dumb.
Well, you'd roll it
sorry,
twice,
30 damage,
wouldn't you? That'd
30
be just against the
30
first
damage
one,
to do.
and then you do it again against the second one, don't you? Or is it
I'll
additional
double check.
targets?
I
mean, you
believe it's...
Twinned it.
As in, I can't remember the twin.
yeah, you
is it
target a
the-
second creature with the spell. So you
Yes,
can...
yes, yeah. So it's the same spell on both. So sorry, so that should just be 30 to both. I accidentally kept my move fast button on. That's what the 5 is. That's
Okay.
30 necrotic.
It is a
Not
10 to
bad.
hit.
They both just basically explode into smaller tentacles. They are gone.
Die, you tentacle bastards!
And I just assume that everyone would probably start stomping off the smaller ones. Yeah.
I'm gonna run to this one. I'm gonna try and befriend it.
Oh gosh!
Hello,
let's
little.
tame some plant monsters.
I just run up. I've got no extra action. I just sort of put my arms outstretched, almost making myself a bigger target for it, but almost just trying to, I just want it to love me.
All right. Merrick, do you want to help polish off the little tentacle tendrils?
Now that Zuki's stood next to that one, using my steady aim, I get advantage.
Oh no!
You
There we
monster!
go.
You monster!
Oh,
In support of
As you would see as you're shooting, Zook literally has it in its arms, and I like to think that the Ambersite baby is looking at him, and there's an instant spark of friendship.
But then just
It just explodes in your
Horrible thing
arms
is-
as Merrick shoots it.
as that
I just-
recognition fades from its eyes as it slips out of this world.
My ears just start to ring. I can't quite see and concentrate. Zook just starts spinning around. He doesn't know what's happening in the world anymore. I just drop to my knees.
Oh.
God, that was horror. I don't
What a
think this
tech
sounds so.
Although by deleting the other two, you've taken them off their turn order.
They're still showing up to me.
Okay, good. I didn't know whether you deleted them, just moved into the GM layer.
They, I just have to remember which ones came off of which ones, so
Yeah.
it's fine. The originals are still shadowed out, so we're good.
That's good.
It's a learning curve.
No, you did it
Tech,
well.
tech.
Did the right thing.
You just blasted this thing away. It dropped a little tendril as it booked its way into Atlas's face. What are you gonna do?
Ooh. How's this work again? That isn't what I remembered. I've got something somewhere.
Tech looks in his book for how to kill plant babies. Got to be somewhere.
Right. I'm gonna try and eat it.
Yes.
Oh my word. Oh no.
It's a salad.
Beast.
So it's an 11 to hit it?
Yep.
That doesn't pass its AC.
Yeah, it's a 14.
So you're chomping on it. I guess it still does 13 damage. It just explodes before you manage to eat it?
Yeah.
No, you don't do damage. Okay. So you're
You
just
can't
trying.
quite
It's a
bite
really
through
big
it.
noodle.
It's very dense.
Yes.
Ooh, wouldn't it? Quite.
All right.
At least that was bonus action, so
Yeah.
being annoyed that he couldn't eat it, he's just gonna stab it.
Aw. That will hit, and it will explode.
Rip
Oh,
salad.
baby.
You can still eat it while it's dead. It's just not as nutritious anymore.
All right. On to the last singular tentacle. It's going to make its way towards Zook, arms outreached, for the other
Is it-
one that exploded.
Is it trying to eat me or is it trying to hug me? Can I tell the
It's
difference?
going to try to hug you.
Oh, it loves me, I say as I take 9 points of piercing. Ow!
It's a very tender hug though. It's very pokey. Okay, now we are on to Estee's turn.
Is that the only one that's left?
Yes, the one
is, yes.
that's currently embracing Zook.
I kind of want to let Zook handle this.
He can handle it. It's fine.
I just love
Yeah,
the idea of I'm gonna die now.
I'm just
Everyone
gonna.
we saving him or we? I don't know what's happening.
I'm just gonna walk away and let Zook handle it.
Okay.
I got this.
Okay, yeah, it is Atlas's turn. Are you going to
Seeing
watch your friend make friendship?
Zook being stabbed, I'm going to turn around, blinded by loving rage. Be like, you stay away from my bestie! As I will sprint, jump in that last 5 feet, and then just slam headfirst into it. So first of all, that's my normal attack. And then let's do the
Okay.
falling damage.
It's-
So it would be just 2d6 for this one. So we both take either 3 or 4 points, which I'd reduce down to 2.
A dead
af-
sap, mate.
After a brief embrace, your new friend also explodes in your arms as Atlas comes over and headbutts it,
It's okay,
smiling in your
bestie.
face, covered in
I
flames.
saved you. As I slowly
my knees.
insert a piece of jerky into your mouth.
You just see Zook takes his little red cap hand, and you notice he puts it into his own helmet. And you see him grabbing for something. As he pulls down, you see him wrenching something. As you see his beautiful black locks of hair, as he just sweeps it across one eye. As he just says, I am Zook no more. I am Nightbane. He just starts to cry.
It's okay, buddy. I understand. But you do
Like I said,
get
I say
10
this
points
quite
of healing.
I'd probably say this quite muffled as well as you're force feeding me.
Slowly inserting a piece of jerky
no.
into your mouth.
I actually really needed that jerky as well. That little shit really hurt me.
Speaking of needing jerky, I'm going to go and find my bestest friend in the whole wide world. I'm going to put a piece of jerky into my mouth, chew it up, and baby bird it into Evelyn, considering she's passed out and can't eat food.
You really are.
What does that actually do to her?
You get 10 points of healing.
Oh, okay.
Very nice. We did it.
But you
We
would
beat
wake
them.
up with me mouth to mouth, pushing food down your throat.
Okay.
This ERP took a real sharp turn. It accelerated really quick.
How are you feeling, bestie? That was an interesting moment to find you in. I was sitting down on the wall for tea, and then all of a sudden I see you dying. This is what happens when people don't stay together. But at least with my generosity, I have managed to bring you back from the brink, because I missed you, and I want us to stay the closest friends that we have always been.
Evelyn just says, "Don't
Oh.
look at me. Don't look at me."
Evelyn?
Gets off a smoke bomb where she's just lying there. Just a smoke bomb of shame.
I would also like to note that you owe me a favour. So I will go over to Tech and also hand him a piece of jerky. I'll offer to push it into his face, but it's up to him if he wants it. Do you want me to baby bird this one to you as well, Tech?
No. I'll just eat.
Okay.
He's
Alright.
actually quite nice, Joe.
I'll graciously accept the food, though.
Before we move, are there any other suspicious-looking hedges about? A quick glance around the room. Don't want to be surprised again.
No, other than a crack in the wall surrounded by some moss where the arborsites came from, you see nothing really in this room. Save 2 doors moving forward.
Where's the crack in the wall, as I would like to put my hand in there?
There's... It's over here.
You're on the GM layer, I can't say that.
Oops.
This is too thick.
Here.
Okay, I would like to go over.
Do
Is the crack big enough to fit my hand in?
Yeah.
Then I would like to fit my hand in as far as I can. Hopefully feeling around for something item-shaped, but I'll just keep digging until I find either anything or nothing.
magic rock.
You find nothing, but you find a very cool and refreshing breeze. Like, it smells like air, not like dust.
Oh, I'm just going to huff it for a bit.
Trying to
An oxygen bar, I guess.
Ah. Dude, you guys need to try this. This is fresh.
before I walk over and take a hit of fresh air, I feel like my head's still
All of my characters are drug dealers.
still foggy. Would I know anything about Arbicide? Essentially, I want to know, were these just particularly scary, denizens like creepy crawlies, or are these sort of like... Essentially, was this just a rogue plant that got angry? Or was this something more malicious? Would I know anything about Arbicites, like what their nature is?
I would make an insight or a history check.
I am fantastic at both. You know what? I will incite my way to strange insight now. I don't think I knew what they were. I don't think I ever saw them.
They are made of plants,
Ah,
and they are green, and they had bones in them.
Yeah, but
They
how do
were
they
green.
taste?
oh.
Does anyone else want to try to figure anything else about the
It was scary.
big...
What a cruel world, this marble domain. It butters us up with fancy trinkets and then it tries to murder us.
just
Perfect. How very Mogusy.
Just a very
Beautiful.
regular place. Yeah. All right. Anybody else want to do anything?
I think we should all
no.
come in
If
for a
people are
group
standing
hug
around,
because we
I
need
would-
to reforge the bond that we have between each other.
well, I'm going to try something experimental.
Also, I need to
I'm
make
going to go over
I have
to
the
the
sushi cake
nice
water.
air zone. And I'm going to pull out my herb kit. And I'm going to just see what the herbs tell me. I'm just going to try and mix up some herbs, some various items with this fresh air. I'm going to taste it. Tastes herby.
It tastes like moss. Actually,
Ooh.
you're not quite. It's an herb that does anything, but you've ate it in a pinch.
I feel like this is the secret to our success. I'll run over to the party. Warm me little feetsies. I'll also mention to the party that I'm absolutely spent of spell slots and every single ability I have. I can hit things with my whip still, but
Well, you can run and
I
kick
You have a
things.
whip?
it's saying that I crack the whip towards Esty, purposely missing. That's how skilled I am.
I had no idea you even had that whip.
He's used it on me before. He whipped
Did
the ground. He whipped the ground in front of me before.
I don't remember.
Ow,
To
it's
be honest,
not
I only
backup.
remembered when he said he had a whip. I'm like, oh wait, yeah, he does.
Because goblins start with whips, apparently.
What?
Yeah. I'm just a naughty little red cap.
So I'm feeling fresh and fanciful. Shall we continue onwards while some people are dragging themselves behind?
Yeah, Evelyn is definitely limping.
I mean, we could
maintain
always
a
rest
30-foot
and,
distance from
and
Evelyn.
and bond over sleeping together.
I do
cook
have
us
a winter
nice
blanket.
food, we could all warm each other up. It's fine. We'll be nice and cozy. Okay.
Evelyn walks away from Atlas.
Okay.
Moving, I see a strange pattern through a door to the northeast. Definitely not where two lines of lighting have slightly broken. But
God.
anything interesting as I peer through this door.
I can't move through the door.
Well, that's because you probably can't see properly through the door.
Oh,
No,
There's
there is a door.
Yeah.
Uh,
There's a piece of dynamic
I'm gonna
lighting.
assume-
Right.
Zook is gonna open it. That is not where the door is, though. So I'll just.
Aha.
That's where the door is.
So it's that this piece of dynamic lighting doesn't connect to this piece.
I'm seeing that. I'm gonna. I'll.
Ooh, big room.
it's just a crack in the wall, isn't it? Oh, I've accidentally. There we go. I can click on my token.
Oh, we've got more things to drink, more potions.
Oh, look. Whoa! This widens out. Very quickly, as soon as we walk into the room, I'm going to use my eagle eyes. Are there any hedges?
Any
Any
hedges?
I'm looking for
No.
hedges and moving vines.
Yeah, evil hedges.
There's some
There's-
statues you can make out towards the middle, but
Ooh.
nothing. Nothing to suggest there's any more plant life in here.
I will just say to the party, if we ever go against Arborsites again, I am using my 120 move speed. I'm just running away.
So
I suggest we all do the same.
this statue here, what does it look like? And what's with the thing in front of it?
There's a small pool of blue liquid,
Well, I'm drinking it.
and so
I'll let you finish the description
Okay.
first, but
there is what appears to be a monk sitting cross-legged in front of the pool meditating.
can I tell what race they are? What species?
Yes, give me 2 seconds to look at a list. So yeah, they're a human.
There we go. More humans. This place is boring.
I
Sorry.
think they're kind of quite rare, honestly.
Humans are quite rare. That is true.
So this is interesting. I've never
Okay.
seen one before.
Eeny, meeny, miny, odds I talk to the dude, evens I just drink the water. Okay, I'll talk to the dude first. I will put the
Aw.
amulet of niceness on them.
You hear a long string of numbers.
Of numbers?
5,658 million.
Oh, okay.
One.
So he's been counting the seconds since he's frozen, essentially. Or at least counting the moments.
Yeah, you're trying to keep up, but like this number is an astronomically high number. It almost doesn't even make sense anymore.
Do I have anything to quickly write down the number on so he doesn't forget for him?
Does it sound like he's? You should check if he's lying. It's like when people just start really high when they're doing push-ups.
Yeah.
Trying to make the sound cool.
So I'll try and interrupt him mid giant number. Friend, can you hear me? You should have hopefully at least partially awoken from your stone slumber.
Oh, why yes, hello. I've been here for about 1,000 years.
1,000.
He looks around.
Yes. That's a long time. How are you feeling?
Yes. At peace, my friend, at peace.
At peace. Do you know where you are?
I'm in a very sad and desolate place. Alas, by myself, I could not find an escape, but I found a very nice place to sit.
It does look nice. Do you know what this liquid in front of you is? While he's pondering, I'm already drinking it.
I don't know that he would know. He just watches you, like, shove your face in and guzzle it.
I've got Jake to wash it down, don't I?
You don't have any spell slots, do you?
Nope.
Yeah, nothing
But-
happens.
I do
That
have
didn't-
magical rage. If that counts.
You know what? Yeah. You feel like you can just get angry all over again as your rage comes back.
How many?
1.
Oh, fantastic. I will immediately shout to Zook. Hey Zook, I've got something for you. Come here. I'll start patting my legs as if like calling a dog. Just like, come on Zook. Come on.
Not here.
He is AFK at the moment.
Rip. Well,
so
okay, I'll just walk over to him and physically pick him up and just drop him inside.
dunk him.
Dunk him inside, there you go.
Waterboarding Zook.
Okay.
I'll try and hold his head above the water just to make sure he doesn't drown. But yeah, I'm just going to dunk him in. Try and sort
Of course we
of
are.
feed him a little bit. But
Okay.
while also continuing my conversation with the monk because he's a very nice man.
He's just definitely entertained by the dynamic of your friendship.
We have... Friendship appears in many types of forms, my friend. And we know how to look after one another. As I continue to dunk Zook into the water.
Zook just suddenly wakes up from a brief thing. Why am I in water and why am I
Trust
being
me,
forcibly
this
dunked?
is good for you. Dunk.
Help! I have no spell slots left. God damn it!
Trust me. Drink the
No.
water. Dunk.
I'll drink the
So-
water.
Okay. As you drink some,
I can't.
there's about half of it left. And you regain one spell slot.
Oh,
See? This is what we do for our best friends, is I pick you out of the water and quickly shake you to get all the drips off.
very cold. I am going to use nothing. Actually, no. I trust you, friend.
Immediately.
You know what? I had a very
brief.
brief 5-minute nap that I really needed, and you forcibly tried to drown me and make me drink strange liquid. But
I
that's
drank it
just what
first.
friends do.
I drank it
That's what
first,
friends-
so I knew what it did.
Aw.
It's okay. So I'll
I just get out my. I'm going to get out my winter blanket, and I'm just going to like huddle in a corner, dry myself off.
so I'll turn back to the monk.
That was nice water though. It's very good.
It is now about halfway gone as well.
Do you know where this place is, or what is this place?
No, my friend, I'm sorry. I'm not much of an adventurer. When I found myself here, I ran from some monsters and tried to find a safe place. And as I counted to pass the time, I found that I slowly became a part of this place. As he looks sad at his marble hands.
It's okay, friends. We are working on a way to make sure that everyone that has spent too long here finds a way to escape. But to do that, I need the amulet back, which means you will go back to sleep for a little bit, so I hope you haven't forgotten the number you were counting.
Oh, my friend, the number I counted to does not matter, for I will start again and find how long I will be here.
I
He
will
starts
do.
to take the amulet off. It is but my pleasure to ponder the universe for all time. But even then, I wish you luck on your journey, as he hands it back over.
I'll do what I can to not make it another 1,000 years.
That guy's a nerd.
Yeah, what a
Aw.
nerd.
Nerd.
He's not in his meditation pose anymore. He's like handing the amulet back to you.
Now
Can
he's
he
going to
still
lose count.
count?
Yeah,
No.
he's going to lose count
He's
now.
lost his place. He's got to start again.
All right.
Okay. Are these 2 jugs free? As in, you can move them about? And is there anything in them?
Nope, they're just empty. Maybe a spider.
Oh, quickly snack down on that one. Good protein. And then I will dunk the smaller jug into the water just to have a jug full of it. Just
Okay.
for shits and
Never
giggles.
Never not worth having a jug ready. You know what they say.
The pool is mostly empty.
So while I was waterboarding Zook, what was everyone else doing?
Yes. Let's go over to
I
Tech
was
Tech, SD,
restoring
and
his
Merrick.
spell slots.
You like how I might waste my spell slots straight away, honestly. Tempted.
It was a gift from me to you.
I mean, all gifts must be used.
That is
Being
true.
that these guys have drank from this, everyone's going to just wash her face and have a little drink as well. Try and get some of the blood off her.
All right. There is now no more liquid in the pool, but you have regained 1 spell slot.
Very nice.
Good thing I saved enough liquid to solve the puzzle.
Who needs puzzles when you can cast spells?
Well, I'm sure one of us has a let's just instantly win this puzzle spell. At
What
level
am I
one.
looking at?
I actually have the. You're going to be shocked. It's actually Zook. Zook is always useful. Oh, is everyone going to go to their individual little old places?
All right. Oh. So we've got Tech Tech over at a in front of a molten golden pool
Drink it.
and
Don't be a bitch.
standing in front of what looks to be a gnome cleric. And we have SD standing in front of a glowing red pool in front of a what appears to be a tiefling with a lute, even though that man clearly has a sword.
What a strange loot this is.
And then
Salute the
Merrick, you're
Church
standing in front of a green pool with a large bald man cowering in front of it. Zook, are you checking out the ones in the middle?
I'll be walking to the ones in the middle, yeah.
All
I
right.
was brilliant into the liar one.
Wait. Oh, I lied. That one's actually empty. But there's no way for me to show it being empty.
Get debated. Sorry, which
I
one's
had to check my notes. The
Which
red
one?
pool is empty.
Red
The
pool's
red
empty.
pool, but this
Okay.
is still a
Um,
tiefling with a musical instrument.
Yes.
Okay, good. That's what that is.
Tiefling with
Uh,
definitely a loot.
Hey, I've got a loot.
Definitely
Well,
a
loot.
I've got a
Loot.
liar. It's got a
Such an
loot.
aggressive
Let's see
loot.
what happens. But we'll let everyone else do something first.
and I was just gonna say, all right, Zook, you're standing in front of a man reaching across the pool to a woman. In his hand, he has a small glass flask. It is empty. Okay. Tech, Merrick, SD, would any of you like to do anything first?
Drink.
Yes.
Tech. Oh no.
You have learnt well.
Okay.
How else are you going to know what it does when they've got molten gold directly in
D&D
front of
gods
you?
are
This is what you're
kind.
supposed to
They
do.
try and save Tech. Then Tech kills himself anyway by drinking them.
I heard
Red
molten.
liquid is
and
definitely
like,
not a fire
this is-
effect.
When I heard molten, it's like this is still drinkable, right?
Hey, Scott's drunk
Means
molten
it's liquid.
metal and is now immune or resistant to fire damage. So, and this is Scott's world. So, 2 and 2.
Oh my god. Alright.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing right there.
He melts from the inside out.
Just turns to solid gold.
That'd be an amazing death.
A wonderful statue.
I would if you turn into a statue, Tech, I will definitely keep you in my back pocket. I'd drag you around. I'd lie to people and say that I made it. Make them think that was really cool.
Alright, okay, so Tech, are you touching the molten gold with your bare hands?
Yes.
That is
That
the
was
right
your one
answer.
chance. Your one chance.
Oh, you're gonna take 2d6 fire damage.
That's not too bad. That's just like falling. It's fine.
It could have been worse.
You could survive
you were
that.
about to
That
get
means it's
Midas
still
figure,
in
to
your
be
hands.
honest.
You can just keep drinking it.
It's a respectable roll.
Wait, did you touch it or did you like dump your face in it? What's
I think he cupped his hands in it to try and lift some up to drink.
okay?
I don't think I'd go through with drinking it after it hurts.
Clearly, Tecton doesn't like spicy food.
I need a molten straw now. That'll do the job.
A metal
Oh
straw.
gosh. All right. We'll give you a second to heal your singeing wounds. Actually, can we take a quick second? I really have to pee.
Yeah.
Roleplay
Understandable.
break. DM has to go to the restroom. Thank you very
Skuts
kindly.
runs away from our amazing board. The party in Theros just looks shocked. A true DM would have had a shit bucket ready and waiting.
Yeah, how else do you think I managed to run the sessions? I've got my
Listen.
bottles ready.
You can't call yourself an elite RPG gamer if you don't have a shit bucket under your chair you're sitting at. I ain't saying I've got a shit bucket, but I will say I am a hardcore RP gamer.
So I hope we all learnt the power of friendship this session.
I learned
when
that
we all work
Arbosites are
together.
scary.
We'll be fine. But if we all go
Actually,
off on our own, people
I'll
start
say-
dying.
I definitely learned that my strategy was the exactly right thing. I suspected that without a disengage ready, that I would definitely die if I went near those. I'm very glad I chose to do a drive-by. A drive-by kick.
All right.
Yeah,
And I
spooky
got to
though.
learn how damage rolls stack and what is actually terrifying for players.
It is definitely a learning curve on Painkillers.
All right.
But TPK is always fun.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
You guys just don't
I'm-
follow
I'm-
Mogus enough.
Yeah, I'm so glad I've never actually TPK'd a full party.
Almost.
Almost, a couple
Almost.
times. And I'm like,
Tech, was there anything else you wanted to do with the lava, or should we move to Merrick or Esty?
straight up lava at
You're
this
good to
point.
move on.
Maybe it won't be hot the second time.
Yeah, you've cooled it down. Just blow on it like a hot soup.
I'm good.
Howard. I've lost respect for you, Tech.
All right. Merrick, are you doing anything up there by the green pool?
I think,
All right.
I think Merrick's
SD and
there.
Atlas standing around the empty pool beneath the bard.
Is it empty? I'll try and touch the bottom. Does my hand go through anything?
Nope, it's just a marble basin.
Could pour the liquid in.
Any ideas, best friend? I look directly at SD.
No.
You,
You've been ditched.
I
No.
literally stare at Atlas from across the room.
Atlas is poly friendship. Everybody is my
I-
best friend.
I'm T-posing right now, just staring at Atlas, trying to assert dominance in this friendship.
I can have many best friends. Thank you very much. There's enough love in this giant satyr's heart for everybody.
Yeah, I don't really know. But you seem like you just want to talk to everyone, so do you want to talk to this guy?
I mean, this guy is a musician, and so am I. I think we can jam together.
I'm sure you can have great conversations.
I appreciate it. You're welcome to join the conversation as I put the amulet on the tiefling with his loot, while also pulling out my set of panpipes. Just to be ready.
Is this what it's like to play a good party? I don't understand.
We're so kind.
Oh, the bard looks up at you and then looks down at his fingernails. Ugh. God, this dreaded place again.
Hello, my wondrous new friend. I am a fellow musician. Do you know where you are and how you got to this place? You sound like you do if you know it's dreaded.
I got stuck here with a bunch of bumbling idiots. There was no way we were going to stand a chance. So I found this room and I tried to hide out, but apparently, eventually this place just makes you as garish as the rest of it.
I think you look pretty suave, not so much garish. I think you pull off the look quite well.
Oh, well, thank you. You definitely just got on his good side there.
So, do you know anything about the liquids in this room and the particular makeup of them?
All I know is this pool was red when I sat here, but there's nothing in it now.
Did it taste good when it was there?
I didn't taste it.
Why?
I think one of my companions.
It's red.
may have,
It could have
but-
been wine.
Oh, honey, if it was wine, I would have known.
Okay, you sound like somebody with a refined taste.
Very much so, thank you.
But I can see that you don't want to stay here for the rest of eternity. That you need to get back and jam out with your loot and show the world that this tiefling can't be held down by any story. So, but to do that, I'm going to need the amulet back.
Oh. You see, I don't know about that. What? I mean, then I'm just stuck here. You look a little more.
Temporarily, until we can work out a way to free everybody here. We need to all work together as bonded, close friends.
That's gonna be a no. He turns around and he starts to try to walk,
Okay,
but he feels
I
how heavy his
immediately
footfalls are.
headbutt him. Just immediately, right? Well, I
Monster.
tried. Whack.
Headbutt him in the ass.
I will recklessly attack. So there we go.
I'm not even gonna, like, warn him.
It would be. Oh, I wouldn't get the rage, but it would be double damage because I believe he's petrified.
You're not even gonna warn him. You're just bludgeoning him.
I gave him a chance to give it me back. I gave him a second chance to give it me back, and then he started walking away. Whack.
I'm sure if you told him you were going to kill him,
We
he
don't
might
do
have been a
baseball
little
rules
more
here. You get 2
compassionate.
shots.
He just explodes, and the amulet falls to the ground.
I will immediately pick up the amulet. And does the loot survive?
It doesn't.
I will
You
drop to my
absolutely just
knees
crumpled it.
And weep for this fallen artist as I will tootle away on my panpipes and try and do. I'll dual wield with panpipes in one hand and a lyre in the other, and see if I can play this poor tiefling a dirge worthy of him.
I've got to say, if someone killed me, sat on top of me, and started playing instruments on my body, I would be not happy about the situation.
Yeah, well, he should have listened to what I was saying then.
He had 2 chances.
I feel bad for that because I know exactly who that character was. Oh well, he's dead. Moving on.
To the next one.
Does anyone else want me to wake up some statues?
Not anymore.
I mean, I suppose there's this one next to the Molten.
Okay. I am going to casually stroll over to the Molten. Just have a look at it, lick my lips, thinking, that Molten Gold looks tasty. As I will put the amulet on the, I believe it was a gnome cleric, you said?
Ooh. It's a mystery.
Yeah, if we have problems with this one, we could dunk it in the Molten.
Don't think sure rock can survive molten water.
I know. I feel so bad for killing that too. I knew the reference immediately. But he was too busy being a Ponzi brick. He should have given me the amulet back.
We're learning lessons today, and these go to real life. If you ever get stuck in a hedge, don't fight it. And don't be Ponzi when someone has a gigantic horn that can explode you. These are life lessons.
You don't turn your back on someone that's trying to help you. They will stab you with their face.
It was almost like he just realized how futile it was to try to walk around as a stone statue. That maybe you had a point and a good deal, but
Well, he should have worked that out sooner. Put too many points into his charisma and not high enough into his intelligence.
It's not the mistake we all make.
It's okay. He's not dead. He's just in pieces. If we find some glue, he's fine.
oh god. Yeah, don't put the amulet back on him, please.
That's not a bad idea.
It's evil.
Okay.
I
So
am
this
chaotic
gnome
good.
cleric did that.
Hey, everything else I've been doing is good. That was my one little moment of, right, you're pissing me off. Whack. It wasn't even pissing me
going
off. It was
evil
more of a,
mode.
okay, this guy's not going to cooperate. Even though he was about
No, he's
to,
gonna
but I couldn't
die.
tell. I'm sorry.
He just wanted something in exchange.
Well,
You're
he should
vague.
have told me that he wanted something. Instead, he was just like, no, I'm not going to help you, and started to try and walk away. I'm like, well, before he gets out of range, I need to headbutt him.
That's fair. So the gnome will raise her head out of what appears to be a prayer. She looks up at the two of you standing in front of her. Oh, hello.
What's up?
She spits out a spider.
So, do you know where you are?
Not really, unfortunately.
Do you know
She
how long you've
scratches
been
her head.
asleep?
No.
Who do you worship? You were in the middle of praying.
20
I
questions.
don't know if my deity can even hear me here. She looks a little lost.
It's understandable. I know. We seem to be outside of the realm of the influence of anything other than the twisted creator of this place. But we're trying to find a solution to this torture they're putting on everybody, and we all need to work together and not go against each other at all.
Wink, wink.
As I brush some of Dalius's dust off my horns.
All I know is we were trying to put all of these ingredients into the pool, but it was too late.
Too late? What do you mean?
I watched them trying to pour everything together, and that's the last thing I remember before being here.
That's understandable. I think you've helped a lot there. But to make sure we can help everybody, I need the amulet back. It will put you back to sleep, but hopefully it will also allow us to find a way to save everybody here.
She'll take the amulet off, and as she resumes her attempt to contact her deity, she'll drop the amulet at her feet.
Hopefully not into the lava.
No,
Okay, thank
that's
you.
why I said at her feet.
Okay. Tech, do us a favour. Take the jug and take a jug full of this stuff. I've got my jug of blue. We need a jug of red.
That is logic that can't be denied.
Do you want to do something extra spicy? Potentially. Maybe. I need you to pour that red liquid in the middle.
Not yet. You cheeky boy.
No, pour it in now. I think that the gnome has helped me understand what is happening. Although I think we should talk to the sad man first, just to make sure that we know everybody. Although we do need to talk to these two too. But I think the solution to this particular conundrum is that we need to hopefully create this red liquid. And I think the way to do that is to pour red, then blue, then green, because we've got the red symbol, the blue symbol, the green symbol, and then it ends in the red.
You're speaking in logic that just sounds not real.
But if you talk to people, if you talk
Symbols?
to these statues and really listen to their story, they'd tell this to you.
Atlas has gotten into my herbalism kit, it would seem.
No, maybe.
Mayhaps.
How do you think I brewed that tea before?
I just twist
not
my
made of tea
moustache
leaves.
as I laugh at you. You are so quaint and cuckoo crazy in the head. Sure, you're poo brain.
Oh, you're a jokester. God, I'm tempted to
Zook
throw
is.
you into the lava.
You think you can get Zook? You just see Zook jumping on his little feet as he's sort of doing a gnomish chuckle almost.
I like Zook.
Yes, with his-
Zook, you're my best friend. I could never do that to you.
I definitely run immediately 120 feet away from Atlas. I'm going over here.
Don't turn into a statue and then try and walk away from me. That's all that matters.
I honestly can't think of a bigger nightmare of being turned into a statue with Atlas not being a statue. Eternity of him doing things, talking to me.
Being
Actually, that'd be quite
friends.
nice. What's behind that mask?
So, would anyone want to do anything before I pour in the blue liquid into the middle where the red liquid is?
I think that makes sense.
Okay,
A
I
sensible
shall
choice.
do so. So I will pour what's left of the blue liquid into the centre, on top of where the red liquid is. Does anything happen?
By red liquid, you mean the molten
The molten, yeah.
gold from? Okay, yep. They sizzle and mix together, but nothing seems to really happen.
Okay. Merrick, do you want to talk to the sad man? You can talk to the sad man if you want to.
Been waiting for him to throw him a ball.
Never seen a sadder sight.
I mean, yeah. How do I wake him up to speak to him?
I will head over and I will place the amulet on the sad man.
Immediately, you just hear bellowing and screaming. This man is insanely terrified.
Hey, it's okay. You're okay.
Play fetch.
Ah! He like just
Come.
at you touching him or coming near him, he freaks out a little bit.
I urge Merrick to come closer so that he can pet the dog like it's his support animal. Oh, we've got a dog. Just calm down, pet the dog. It's okay.
Make a. Mm, what kind of check would work for this?
Persuasion.
Pers-
is what
okay,
the
make a
person said.
persuasion roll.
Do you want me or Merrick to do so?
Merrick, make one at advantage because you're having Atlas kind of.
Yeah, I'm
His calming
essentially
voice.
I'm using the help action.
Yeah. Okay. He looks up out of his hands and at seeing a four-legged friend, he's going to like stop screaming and he'll reach out. Doggy?
Yes, a good doggo.
I nuzzle my head underneath his hand.
Oh, this is the loveliest thing I've seen in this damn place.
Have you
As he
seen?
pets Merrick.
Have you seen a lot of this damned place?
I've seen too much of this place.
Are you willing to share some of the things that you have seen?
No, he starts petting Merrick a little bit harder.
It's
He was
okay.
a very big guy, and he was very scary. I thought I was
response
going
to
to
the,
die.
But
In response to the hard stroking, Merrick his haunches go up a bit, and
Well,
I don't know if the statue can hear because I don't know if the statue can hear telepathy, but everybody else can hear like, oh, bit hard.
I'll
He-
try
he
and
pu-
calm the statue down.
he pets you softer. He doesn't want to hurt. He doesn't want to hurt the dog. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Scratch behind my ear. There's a very nice bit there. Do that.
With his marble fingers being probably not the best ear scratchers, he will try.
Do you know how you got here?
I was making shoes for my horse, and I ended up in this place. I'm but a blacksmith. I ain't no fighter.
You don't need to be a fighter, but you are clearly an artist, and that seems to be what this horrible monster has his eyes on. But that's what we're here for, as this group of truest of true friends, making friends with everybody we come across, so that we can all work together to free everybody from this nightmare. I mean, we could use your help as well, if you're willing to give it.
I'd do anything for this doggy, as he pats Merrick.
But I need you to give the amulet back so that we can make sure that everybody has their chance to breathe and give us as much information as they can.
He's already taken it off and handed it to you, and he's
So he's
Petrified.
petrified in halfway through stroking a dog.
yeah.
Yeah, not quite understanding the situation. Merrick is still pushing his head against his hand, like, stroke me, motherfucker. What?
I will take a. Well, what is this green liquid as well?
It looks very much so like the snack you enjoyed upon your visit to that room with the potions.
Sweet, I'm taking a drink.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
You throw it up this time. It was pretty It was pretty, but the egg's a little
yeah.
intense.
It's,
You take 2d6 poison.
yeah, it's reasonable. I'll wash it down with
was-
some jerky. Should have dipped it in. So yeah, I'll eat a piece of jerky as well to slow that down a little bit.
All right. Sorry.
That's fine.
Of course you drink it.
That's fine. Why wouldn't I drink it? It's liquid. As I will take
It's
a
great
jug
drinking.
full, take it down to the middle, and pour it into the mixture.
All right. It sizzles and fizzles and it mixes with the others. But nothing quite happens as you stand between these two frozen figures. And it is right about the time
Yeah.
we should wrap stuff up. Do you guys want to end it here?
Yeah, I think we've.
Seems like a safe place.
Cool.
Safe is
Like it.
relative, but
I feel safe. I'm going to wrap myself up in my winter blanket against this safe statue fella. Feel very safe.
I feel terrible for killing your one character. But also,
Listen.
he deserved it. Let's be honest.
Listen, Nightbane is thinking on this through his
He's-
coiffed hair.
He was a very lazy bard, so he was gonna take like one step and decide it wasn't worth the effort and ask for help, and you like it was over.
He's betraying me. Okay, well, we've dealt with this before, and sadly, I can't baby bird some beef jerky into a statue. So hopefully, if we
about
can
that.
turn
Did you
him
even
back
try?
to flesh.
We don't talk about that.
Oh, I'm definitely that's going in the scrapbook. Are you kidding me?
What horrible scrapbooks you bake.
Oh god. All right,
Yeah, but-
I'll try to fine tune some of the magic items and make sure the definitions are cleaned up. Because I think the Jack game needs to be like once per short rest,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
once per long rest that it can transfer.
Yeah.
But you guys can play it as much as you want, but that way it doesn't
yeah.
just constantly
Yeah.
regain the charges.
Luckily, we all forgot it. But if we actually were remembering it, that is a very strong item currently.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. Once per long rest is a way better idea.
Also, the 10 charges of 10 hit points is a lot.
Well, it's only going to recharge on a dice roll, so you might not get a full refill
It's
when it does.
still a lot.
We'll see. I know. It needs to be toned down just
But it's
a bit.
also we also
But you
don't have
guys
a
don't
healer.
have any healers. Yeah,
So
that
literally
is
the
You're
only way we can bring somebody back who's gone unconscious is to have to baby bird them, because it's food. It's not like a potion where you can either pour it on them or down their throat. Yeah, it's got its
It's our fault
drawbacks.
for not having a cleric.
Or a divine sorcerer.
Listen, why would you go like the 5 other divine oaths that like let you heal and not go the one that lets you do death touch?
To be fair, that
Inflict
death
wounds.
touch did save the day.
Inflict wounds.
that was amazing. Oh, that was my favorite part when Zook just touched the two
bad touch.
arborsites at the same time. I'm like, oh, it's just like when Jim touched the statues at the same time.
No, to me it was
More
the
exploding.
Victor's bad hand was that.
Oh god.
Victor's back, but more kicky this time. I'm still scared. I'm scared of Evelyn's shenanigans.
Well, hopefully
Oh
she's
my
been
gosh,
humbled,
alright.
and we're now best of friends because I saved her from dying. 'Cause I left her to die,
Very badly wounded.
but I instead gave up some of the stuff that was there to save me from dying to make sure that Evelyn didn't die. Because I am
Honestly,
a friend.
I was expecting Zuvia to let her die, so I'd have to play a druid.
I think this experience
Temptation.
to humble Evelyn may lead to some character growth. Or, to die in the next encounter, we'll just be like, well, we tried once.
It wouldn't take much. Just a stiff breeze would kill her right now. So
I think we need a long nap at some point.
Well,
we
you
can.
need a long
Yeah,
nap.
I was gonna say you can probably
I'm
take a
fine.
rest here.
I don't care.
But yeah, well, we'll go ahead and call it here then and wrap stuff up. Everybody, thank you so much for putting up with my rookie ass learning how to DM. I super appreciate all the tips and the pointers, and I'm learning. Thank you so much, everybody who lurked, and everybody watching over in Seder Alice's stream.
Yeah. And I think you've got an announcement as well from that point, Scots, that you've hit a particular milestone.
Yeah, oh yeah, I woke up this morning, and after yesterday's stream, I hit affiliate. So I'm gonna sort out all the goodies, and we'll come up with some fun stream point redeems, and
Get the emotes in the chat.
are on the way.
Get the Jimmy
I
Shimmy
would
going.
use the, yep, yeah, the Jimmy Shimmy, right? We're gonna have emotes of all of our characters. I have to see how many I can have. That's the only caveat. But I'm excited.
Some learning.
Thank you,
today.
everybody, so much for helping me get to this point, and I'm having so much fun sharing our shenanigans. If you want to check out said shenanigans, I do believe that over on Seder Atlas's YouTube channel, we've got all of our previous Theros sessions. So if you want to catch up on those hijinks while we're having our break here, they're all over there.
The first of the Marble Domain is there as well, and this one will be uploaded in a couple hours' time.
Yes. All right. Everybody take care. Have a good one. Thank you so much. And we'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time.
Same place. Bye.
Adios.
Bye.